Yeah.
All right, awesome. Welcome everybody to the DDT. I know we are on a different time than we normally are, but welcome again everyone to Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you all to hop into our Discord's voice channel and debate hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes, who you got, what diff, and why. My name is Seb, that's Larry, and this is That One Piece Talk. I hope you're all having an amazing Friday. I know we normally stream on Wednesdays, but I could not stream on the Wednesday this week. The Knicks were playing. It's an inside joke, but they actually were playing, so I couldn't play. All right. But we have some very interesting matchups today. Yeah, I'm just talking in the background. You always mess up my intro, bro. Every time. But
you look good.
Do I look good?
Yeah.
All right. I have a stain on my shirt. I can see it, but nobody else can see it. It's all right.
He scooted up.
All right. For those of you new, to join the conversation, all you gotta do is click the link in the description of this video and join our entrance to the den on Discord, the voice channel. We ask that you remain muted at all times until you are called upon, and no cursing, as this is a family-friendly stream, so thank you in advance. We also have our new weekly MVP of the DDT. At the end of the show, we will post a link to a survey that allows you all to vote on who you thought made the best arguments this go-round. The winner will receive the title of DDT MVP in the Discord for a week. Shout out to Roanoke Chris, who won last week, the first ever two-time MVP. So shout out to Chris, even though his takes are trash. I actually linked up with Chris this week to see the Knicks game. Shout out to him, man. It was a good time. But with that said, we are implementing a timer to the DDT. They can hear ya. They can hear ya. Anyway, we are implementing a timer. Each debater will have 2 minutes to present their argument for who they believe will win each match. We are looking to keep rebuttals to a minimum. With the randomizer, everybody will get a chance to speak, and a small window for rebuttals at the end of each round will be granted after we collect votes from each debater. So be cognizant of the time and respect your peers. As always, and finally, before we get started, y'all, we have one last request. Do not spoil anything. We know debates can get heated, and new chapter leaks and info can drop, might sway people's opinions on debates. We do not care. Any spoiling on YouTube chat, inside the VC, or any other channel on our Discord will result in an insta-ban. That includes chapter 1082 information. There are people who will join this Discord, this VC, who will join the DDT today that have not read the chapter yet. So again, please do not spoil anything. You have been warned. But all right, Larry's he's gonna pop in and out today. He has some family obligations he has to deal with, so Larry's gonna deuce out really soon. So before that, Larry, can you please drag everybody up for me? Thank you so much. And speak to the people.
Well, Strahd is actually doing that because
awesome.
He's a gangster. Thank you, Strahd, or Nick, whoever is doing it. I'm pretty sure it's Strahd though.
It's me.
Is that everybody?
Larry and Strahd are together, low-key.
Pause. Alright. I'm gonna head out, bro.
Hey, man.
I'll be back.
Y'all know why y'all was here. Y'all here to discuss hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. Not Shanks' crew Q skill. Alright? It might be, and it might have to be one of the quicker ones because I have some stuff I gotta do. I'm gonna be honest. I apologize again, gentlemen, for the change in time. Again, it's gonna be weird with the NBA playoffs, but welcome. Hope you guys are all having a very awesome Friday. Of course, the Knicks are playing, bro. If the Knicks, listen. WWE, it's the NFL draft today. So, y'all talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. But all right. Y'all. Well, Larry had to dip, so he'll be back later. But y'all got me. Y'all know the vibes. Who you got, what diff, and why. Everybody please mute up as I try to navigate through all this stuff without Larry, as I'll have no help. Strahd, please stick around to drop people in and out. I'm going to try to make an announcement on Discord that we are live right now. Is that true? Damn, Larry just left. That's a problem.
What do you need help with?
They might not be able to hear people on the Discord side. So Strahd, talk a few more times. Damn.
Okay,
Is he still there?
Yeah, give him a second. Give him a sec.
Alright. Guys, we're running into some technical difficulties, so give me a few.
You gotta dance or something.
I'm not gonna dance.
Oh, come on.
The fact that you think that I know how to do that is crazy. And it shows me that you ain't been around a lot, Ryunosuke. About that.
Like, I'm sorry about your family. You're gonna have to stay here.
Yo, they said the stream they can't hear them.
They can't hear them.
Yeah. They said it's probably the mic setting.
Try now.
Test. Yo, shut up, Ice. They said you carrying me as usual.
Everybody can hear each other?
Can y'all hear them now? Test.
They were just
Somebody
talking.
say test.
They were just talking.
And you're saying you can't hear it on the stream, or you guys couldn't hear each other in the Discord itself? Okay. We'll keep talking.
I think it's good.
I don't
now,
hear
guys.
anything.
Keep
Is it
talking,
good?
y'all. We need to figure it out.
It's good now. I'm pretty sure.
That's good.
Yo.
Is it working?
Test.
My
I need
stream
y'all
is
to talk
behind,
for it
so-
to...
Yeah, I still don't hear anyone on the YouTube stream.
He says he doesn't hear anybody on the YouTube stream.
I can
like a
hear
segment.
Seb, but nobody else.
Mm.
I mean, is it like a setting that you gotta change or something?
That
Are you getting
That is
very
a-
good now?
All right, I think we're good now because I heard
Yeah,
Jerry.
you gotta
I heard
hop
Jerry on the stream.
Yo, can y'all keep talking real quick? I need to make sure that y'all can hear us.
Kinjao.
that is a wild image for the DDT on YouTube.
So one
Why
time
y'all
my friend went to
big boy?
McDonald's and he went straight to the bathroom and he saw a 65-year-old man bent over and looking in the
Yeah,
mirror
they can
and
hear
it
us.
scarred him
We're
from
good now.
McDonald's
Who,
ever since.
who
We're
is,
good
who
now,
is
Seb.
that? What?
Yeah, they can hear.
All right, we can
Yo,
hear y'all
Seb,
now.
Seb, I got a question before we start.
What's up?
What's up with these thumbnails? Like, damn, like, don't get me wrong, they're all good, but
You
they
gotta
can go
ask
from,
Larry, bro. I don't know. I don't make them.
they go from very cool to
It's
like
Reiju and Kenimo, right?
downright dirty.
Yonji.
Wait, what's the thumbnail? What's the thumbnail?
All right, there you go. I just
But
need to
yeah,
make
we're
sure
all
everything
good on
else is good.
sound, so
Give me a
we're
second.
good on sound.
We're working out a few other potential kinks, guys. Give us a few seconds here.
Yeah, I fucked up.
It's all right.
Mhm.
All right, you're good.
Oh yeah, there's somebody in the entrance. Never mind. You got him.
I got him.
Larry, do you draw these thumbnails for the
Larry
DDT?
can't hear y'all. Yo.
Oh.
They're asking if you draw the thumbnails.
Me?
No.
100%.
I do the versus thumbnail. I don't draw the second pictures.
You're not
for
drawing them
for the
either.
YouTube. For the YouTube
They
one,
don't know that.
because they are wild. The YouTube
Alright.
ones are wild.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
you're
Yeah,
good.
I
You're
be
good.
trying to send the link to my fellas. They be asking me like, "What's this thumbnail?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know, man.
They said,
I don't know."
I
man.
say he be trying to send a
episode.
link to his boys. And he be like,
Straw,
There's someone in the entrance.
oh, man. He be
Yeah,
like,
I got
what?
it.
I literally,
like,
I
yo, what's
literally
good with
put
the-
on my Instagram.
For, like,
Extremely
episode
perverted
20
thumbnail, bro.
I
don't
like
look
perverted
right.
thumbnails, bro.
Episode 20. Alright. That is wild.
Wait,
No,
what
these
even are
thumbnails
the
are
matchups? I
wild.
came in
No,
fully
you don't-
unprepared.
Today we'll be discussing Kinemon versus Reiju, Yonji versus Kaku, and Caribou versus Kanjuro. So do with that information what you will.
Rebo versus Kanjuro.
Yo, mashups.
I'm just gonna vote how Seb would vote.
I'll vote how I would vote.
Is this as easy as someone said it would be?
Yeah, like I said, this is a very easy DDT. There's only one that you can argue. There's only one that you can argue about. The other ones are pretty easy.
Listen, knowing y'all, somebody's gonna make a wild
Did
statement
anyone go to
regardless.
McDonald's?
I know
to
you
get the
not
One
talking,
Piece
Seb.
toys? That's the real question.
Have any of y'all gone to McDonald's to get the One Piece toys? Is the question.
Bye. Have fun.
I have a
you
One Piece
Piece
mug.
toys?
I have a One Piece mug.
You have a
Wait, you
One
got
Piece
One Piece
mug?
toys
No,
at
so
McDonald's?
McDonald's
Yeah.
just dropped the like One Piece Happy Meal or whatever. But
Really?
Is it-
in the US?
I don't
In
know
the
if it's live
US?
in the US.
Here's
Oh,
I
it's
know.
in my bag.
I know it's in Japan. I know it's in Japan.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the US.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the US yet either. But everybody mute up. We gonna start the stream. All right. Appreciate all y'all's patience. We do have one super chat sitting, $5 from my man Celestial Donkey. It says hashtag Buggy Gang. As always, we appreciate you, Celestial, and all that you do for us. But all right. Our first matchup is going to be Yonji versus Kaku. So, you know the vibes. Who you got, what diff, and why, and I will go in order of who I see on screen. So, we'll start with Aladdin Abutera?
It's definitely
It's Aladdin.
Aladdin.
You're very close.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I apologize for butchering your name. I believe this is your
Yeah,
first
yeah.
DDT, so thank you so much for
Yeah,
showing up.
yeah. Tuning in from Egypt, man. I
From
never
Egypt?
I never can.
Look,
Yeah.
we got reach. We have reach, bro.
That's
Yeah, man, you
crazy.
do.
I gotta tell Larry we got
30
fans in Egypt, man. But who you got?
Yeah, 30
Yonji or Kaku?
Kaku, man. Mid-diff.
Mid diff. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, Yonji cannot touch that guy, man. He's awakened. He cannot do anything against him, to be honest. He has the 6 powers. He can get through the exoskeleton, the ray suit, everything. That's it for me.
All right, that's all it takes. All right, pretty short and sweet. Appreciate the take. We'll go to Ragnar. Ragnar, you there? Strahd, you might have to drop Ragnar.
Ragnar, man.
Yeah, it's always Ragnar, yo. Every time. Every time.
I dragged him. You there, Ragnar?
He is gone.
Yeah, he might be AFK.
Oh, he just unmuted though.
Oh, he unmuted. Oh.
Yeah, you're muted.
Maybe his audio was
He
messed
might be
up.
in my jacket.
Only Ragnar in the DDT.
Always
Not in
Ragnar, yo. Every
Like-
time, boom.
And
Every
it's
time.
only in the DDT.
Look,
only.
it's build up for his crazy take, bro. It's build up. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know what Ragnar about to say. I really don't.
You never know what he's about to say.
Ragnar. Going once, going twice, or I'm skipping you. There you go. Why are you always the one giving me problems, bro? We having a
Bro,
difficult
listen.
stream already, and you giving me problems.
You know, it's the anti-Fishman agenda trying to stop me from talking, man.
There's no anti-Fishman agenda. At least not on this stream. But all right.
Listen,
Ragnar
I'm always... Sorry, go.
No, Yonji versus Kaku. Who you got? What diff and why? You have 2 minutes.
Oh. Yonji, because he's Sanji's brother, and it runs in the family. There it is. Low diff.
I told you, it was just build up for his crazy take. Like,
Oh man,
The blasphemy as well.
Oh, do you mean that? I'll lock that in, bro.
I think
Why would I be trolling about that? It's straight up what it is.
All right.
He's Germa. There's nothing else to it.
All right, appreciate the take, Ragnar. With that, we will go to Ice.
Yeah, I'm taking Kaku. I don't got much to say about that fight. I just had a gut feeling that Kaku will smash Yonji. Pause.
Pause, bro.
Yeah, I think someone else might, sway my vote. But yeah, Kaku, mid-diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Ice, short and sweet. We'll go to Lefty Genius, who I believe this is their first DDT. So I appreciate you being here. What's going on, Lefty? Lefty, if you're talking, you're on mute.
Oh gosh.
It's all right. What's going on?
Sorry, I had to do the whole settings thing. But I think Kaku wins in a mid to high difficulty matchup here. And the main reason is Yonji is very much a stubborn bastard. He will not give up until he's either dead or
That's implying that you don't think Kaku will kill him. Like,
well, Kaku will kill him. That's why I'm saying he's gonna die in this battle.
oh,
But still gonna be mid to high range in my opinion.
Okay.
Also, one remark. The Celestial Dragon did tip you $5, so there might be some anti-fishman up in here.
See, I don't know who CD capes for harder than Buggy, so as long as they go with Buggy, I think any fishman is safe in CD's eyes. But I appreciate the take, Lefty, and again, welcome. I believe this is your first DDT, so welcome. All right, moving on to former MVP of the DDT, my man JT. I hope you liked the stream on Monday, man. It was just for you.
Probably y'all's best.
Nah. I was not happy, bro.
This dude Ice was trying to step to me off stream. He failed. Wait, do we still got 2 minutes to talk?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. I'm starting your timer right now.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, first of all, there's been a lot of talk about these anti-fishman people. I'm definitely one of them, just to address that before the stream continues.
Jesus.
Second of all, the Knicks are trash.
Oh, you're a hater.
I don't want to hear no Knicks talk this stream. The Lake Show's coming to town.
Y'all couldn't even win. Y'all couldn't even win on Wednesday.
Hey, Seb, stop.
Trash.
But hey, Seb, my 2 minutes not up. All right, so back to my take. Yeah, y'all Strad.
Is that Larry?
Yeah, yeah. I got Kaku easily. Yonji's the weakest Germa. He's just basically brute force. He kind of caps at like a certain level, because Germa, like, you don't really get that much stronger. You're basically just like an AI robot type character that just follows orders, and he has Hawk's abilities, but when it comes to someone of Kaku's caliber, CP0 member, extremely strong, being introduced in the story right now. Nowhere near Zoro, don't get me wrong. I think that he's weaker than what we're seeing right now. But that's still enough to absolutely obliterate Yonji. I don't really think it's going to be close. I think it'll be low to mid.
What am I seeing right now? Like,
that's how you
about the only.
I do the laugh.
How is he doing that? He's not streaming.
I don't know how Strahd does it, but it's impressive.
I'm just doing my job, man.
That's your job. That's what they pay you for.
Oh man, but I appreciate the take, JT. We did get another $2 from Soga King. It says, "Stop the fishman hate, Seb." It wasn't me. It was JT. That was JT. I didn't say anything
anytime soon.
I didn't say anything, bro. It was all JT.
Hey, when a fishman, takes a W, I'll put some respect, and it can't be Jinbei. A non-Jinbei fishman W, I'll respect the fishman, but I'm gonna wait until then.
What the hell?
It's trying too funny, man. But all right, appreciate the take, JT. We will go to Jarhead Devil Dog. I believe this is also your first DDT, so welcome. Who you got? What diff and why?
I'm just going to do a real life scenario here, man. We got Yonji, don't even know this motherfucker, basically.
Oh, language.
Hey! My bad.
It's okay.
He don't even know this guy, but he's sitting here and talking to a guy who's trained his whole life, joined CP0, has trained entirely, fought Zoro, and this other guy would not even stand a chance. That's like going up to a rich kid, and the other guy's, been on a football team, poor, working his ass off, sorry. But, he's just trying, really trying his hardest to become a legend, and then this other guy just got everything handed to him. So it's easy, Kaku, man, easy.
All right, aggressive, but I appreciate the take, Devil. I do.
Stood his ground.
Just real quick reminder, everybody, your language. We go through this every week. Please remember. Please keep it PG.
Yes,
I'm gonna give Devil a pass because he's new.
I'll do better. It's new. My bad. I also just joined
Devil
last week. I joined last week. I saw the TikToks and I was excited, so I'm just. a
No,
little
you're
nervous,
good.
too.
We love your passion, brother. That's just going for everybody else that
Yeah,
ain't new.
I got.
You know who you
I'll
are.
work on it. I love you.
What the?
We love you too, Devil. All
I have to
right.
get that last bit in there.
All right, we will move on to Mike Super. And I don't care what you say, Mike. He going down. Knicks is 6.
Bro,
Knicks
he
is 6, baby.
Man. He is 6, man.
Knicks is
we not
6.
even homies on Tuesdays. I'm gonna be memeing you the whole time, bro.
Knicks is 6, bro.
Jimmy buckets, man. And Julius Randle hurt, son. And he hurt. He felt a little hurt. That's your team right there.
We don't even need Randall, man.
Oh, about that one.
Don't even need Randall. You got 2 minutes, man. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. And on that note, yo, Ragnar, man, you ain't 𝗏𝗲𝗪𝐻, bro. You betrayed our fisherman, bro. You betrayed him. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm going Usopp, mid-diff.
What?
What?
He's talking about Kaku, I assume.
Yeah.
He doing a Luffy what that Luffy did with the whole Zoro
yeah,
thing.
I see what he
Usopp
did
go
there.
catch Zoro.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the take, Mike. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5 now, by the way.
Oh, you're bugging.
It went down a game midstream.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
All right. We'll move on to Mr. Boombastic. What's going on, Boom?
Not much. I
Bomb?
just want to say, I changed a new leaf. All right. I'm no longer the angry bomb man. Roasting everyone. I'm out getting that MVP. I'm about to become the Fort Yonko right next to Chris, Shin, and JT.
Goes again, bro. Bro was in the VC talking about the 4 Yonkos and the DDT all night. Like, bro.
You calling Shin a Yonko? What?
I don't know.
Yeah. Listen.
That buggy Yonko.
You think he shanks the way he got his chest out?
They said Shin's the buggy. Yo, y'all bleeding into Boom's time. Bomb. I'm sorry.
All right. So I just want to say, Kaku's taking this easy diff. I don't know if Yonji even can break through Kaku's iron body. We've seen in Ennie's lobby a really old arc with his giraffe form, wherein he was new with it, was able to cut the Tower of Law almost in half. All right, so we can only agree he even got stronger than that. He can fight Zoro, he can contend, but not beat him. We can agree on that. And Yonji, he got beat by Sanji in Whole Cake, and I'm pretty sure it was he barely even put any effort in to beat his brother.
Wait, when did that happen?
One simple kick.
Yeah, one simple kick did it. It did it. And I really doubt he can even break through the iron body technique, and I don't think his durability is that tough against a finger pistol or a tempest kick. So I'm saying easy diff. Kaku's taking it, and I'm not even going to account the awakened form. That's how easy I see this going. Kaku taking this easy diff, neg diff probably.
All right.
It's easy.
Appreciate the take, Bomb. It's Bombastic, right? Not Boombastic. I'm sorry, I keep messing your name up.
Bombastic.
All right, I got you. I'll make sure I don't do that again. But all right, moving on, we'll go to Nekobot, who I believe, I'm not sure if this is your first DDT, but I know you've been in the Discord going off.
Boy,
so
been
appreciate you
active.
being here.
My
He
first
making
DDT,
moves.
for having me here.
Mhm.
As for Kaku versus Yonji, I believe it's like Bombastic said, it's a neg diff. If we assume Kaku can use his awakened form. Like Yonji, they're both assassins, and one of them is 100 times better than the other. Or let's say more efficient than the other. So yeah, that's my take on it.
Okay. All right, appreciate the take. Short and sweet, right to the point.
Also, I'm gonna add something that you got more fans from Africa, including me.
Are you from Africa?
Yeah, I'm from Algeria.
Oh, really? My mother's from Ghana.
Yeah,
my mother's West African from Ghana. So.
Your mother from Ghana?
I'm Ghanaian, man.
Shit.
Big up.
But yeah.
I know. What's his name?
Hong Kong.
Chris from Nigeria.
Is he? I didn't even know that. Ghanaian jollof better. But never mind.
I'm
never
saying.
mind all that.
Yeah, moving on though. We don't gotta do all on
Appreciate
that.
the take, Neko, and
don't worry about it, Chris. Don't worry.
shout out to my Algerian brothers out there. We'll go to Punk Boy.
How y'all doing tonight?
We're good, man. We're good. How are you?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. You know, as future MVP, I'm feeling pretty confident about tonight. Been looking forward to this day for a long, long time. So to get my take on this wash of a match, man, we don't even need to go overkill and pick Awaken Kaku. I feel like pre-Awaken Kaku already stops Yonji as it is. Even though Eni's lobby was way before time skip, I feel like pre-Awaken Kaku, he had that dog in him. He had that giraffe in him. You feel me? Yeah, I feel like
You say he had that giraffe in him, bro?
he had that giraffe in him, man. I feel like pre-Awaken Kaku, that's like a high diff fight for Kaku. But Awakening, it's a landslide, man. Kaku takes that low to no diff, in my opinion, man.
Hey, yo, Strahd going off right now with these memes, man.
I'm saying, like,
Strahd's bag of memes is crazy, bro. I don't know what's going.
Whoa,
Jokes, I swear.
Yeah, Larry, how you let him catch
Yo,
you
mind
like
your
that,
business.
bro?
Mind your business.
How you how you let him catch you lacking like that, bro? The banana.
Mind our business. It's right there. It's right there.
It's just a nose for awareness, Cancer Month. What you mean,
bro? All right, but I appreciate the
last
take, Punk Boy. We'll move on to Q.
All right. So once again, I went to our boy, the library of One Piece, the famous man himself, Teching 101.
Oh my god.
And I did some research. Kaku is a master second powerful person in CP9. His specialty was the Tempest Kick. So for us who were talking about it back in VCs, Tempest Kick is one of the 6 powers. But Yonji's getting washed because just to enter Cyberpole 0, you learn hockey. You gotta know hockey to enter Cyberpole 0. That's a prerequisite. And he also has Iron Body. So not only if Yonji, that's how you pronounce it by the way, not Yonji, is Yonji. If Yonji tried to attack Kaku, could Kaku activate Iron Body, but he can amplify that defense by adding Armament Hockey to it. And also, he's awakened, which shows that Kaku is a prodigy, so which means he will learn fast and how to beat Yonji. Plus, with that assassin's instinct inside of him. I still don't know this mid-div, low-div, high-div stuff, but it is 100% a wash on Yonji. Yonji is gone. Bye-bye. No more.
You gonna have to teach about that mid to low diff stuff, bro.
I know. That's just fan-made stuff.
He good. He good. But I
Hey, yo,
appreciate
Strahd.
the take.
You have to teach me how you do that. You have to teach me how you do that.
All right. We'll move on to Chris.
Y'all hear me okay?
Yes, sir. How's it going, man?
Well, y'all, how's it going? I think y'all know where I stand on this, so I don't really need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about Kaku's bag. We don't need to talk about how, easy wash losing this fight. Instead, what I want to do is show love to the Heavily General's Power Crew.
Oh my God.
Yo, let's go.
Oh wait.
Let's go.
Oh wait.
Heavily General's Power Crew.
Oh, you got the shirt? Yeah.
Yo, representing.
Then join the crew if you want to join the crew.
All right.
All
Reed Kingdom.
You're in the crew. I'm trying to find
Reed Kingdom.
We'll figure it out.
Don't re-kingdom, bro. Don't re-kingdom.
Yeah, man. It's Kaku. No diff, easy diff, low diff, whatever. Pack up the race suits, get your hangers out. Yonji, bye bye.
It looks like you might just pack up a raid suit today, Chris. So hopefully the Lakers take a W today too, so you could be on all the way.
I mean, fortunately for Chris, Kaku was always gonna win this, but sure, hey, raid suits are still tough though. They still tough.
Like Beanie, I told you, man. Two of these are easy.
Let's see about the final one. But all right, Chris, appreciate the take. We'll go to Ryunosuke.
Yo. Don't start my time yet, Seb. I got something to say.
Oh, go ahead, go on.
Oh.
I see what they're saying right now. I just got something to say. The Germa slander right now is crazy. Just because you're in a current arc does not mean you are stronger. This is just recency bias.
I don't support Nazis. I'm sorry.
He's like, they're like, oh my god. He's trained hockey, he's trained Vokushiki all his life. So, Yonji has been training with Judge his entire life. They said he could smash Sanji. That's blasphemous. Okay, I'm gonna start right now. I got Yonji low to mid diff. His power is basically just a great deal of physical strength. He has speed very close to Whole Cake Island Sanji without the suit. He is very durable, and that's without the raid suit. With the raid suit, he gains more physical strength, more durability, the ability to fly, a very strong absorption shield, and he just looks cool, so I'm gonna give him extra points for that. If we have seen anything from Awakened Sanji, just Awakened Sanji, by the way, Yonji will be able to tank hits from Queen and King. I do not think Kaku can do anything on the scale of King and Queen. Maybe even better. And that was Sanji without the rain suit as well, mind you. And since he's had it since birth, his durability is probably higher than Sanji's as well. With speeds
Can I rebuttal?
with speeds
No rebuttals,
relative
y'all.
to-
No interruptions,
with
no
speeds
rebuttals.
Relative to pre-Ifrit Zombie Sanji, he can easily perception blitz Kaku and make quick work of him. Yonji will be able to rush off the Kaku's attacks with ease because I know he does not have anything near King or Queen level attacks. And Kaku will not even be able to catch up to him. Guaranteed. And also, when they said that Sanji beat Yonji, he just kicked him. And Yonji didn't even get hurt about that. He was like, I can't believe he kicked me. And he got his face fixed. That was it.
Oh my god.
What you mean with the heat?
That's all I got.
Can I rebuttal against this?
Nah, I gotta get everybody's take before rebuttals, y'all. Mute up. But thank you so much, Rinosuke. Appreciate the
No,
take.
I
We
think that was
finally
the
got
last
somebody caping for Yonji. I appreciate it. We'll go to Jerry. Actually, sorry, Jerry. We'll go to LMAO Not Funny.
Thank God.
All right, because I knew you was in here. You was moving around a little bit. I'm sorry. It was trying to go in order. But
It's cool. It's totally cool. I didn't know if you was doing it alphabetically or whatever. But yeah, big fan of y'all. There's too juice to get my take. I'm gonna try to make it quick. First off, Kaku is a dog. We all know that. Ryunosuke, I think he was talking about flying and all that shit. You can basically fly
language.
Oh, my bad. Flying and all that stuff. But he could basically, you feel me? He could counter most of the raid suits effects with the 6 powers alone. You feel me? So that those kind of cancel out. Not to mention, Kaku's the only person besides Kaido that Zoro ever used the Ashura move on. So I feel like that should speak for, you feel me, for how good of a swordsman he is in general. Plus the awakened form is a complete wash, bro. Like it's Kaku, like low to no difficulty for sure.
I think current Shishi Song is way better than what arc was it when he was fighting Kaku? I think that's way stronger than Ashura.
Annie's Lobby.
Appreciate
Thank you. I forgot the name.
the take.
He also used
Is
Ashura.
this
He
your
used
first?
Ashura against the pacifist.
Hey yo!
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Let's say moderate.
Damn.
Let's say.
It's always Chris, man.
Lawyers.
I've been muted 98% of the stream. What you talking about?
I was kidding, Chris. But I appreciate
Chris,
the
mute up,
take.
bro.
Not funny. I believe this is your first DDT, right? I don't know if we chatted before.
It's my first DT. Chatted real long time ago. Been a fan of y'all since episode 1 of YouTube. So
holding it down.
It's been a minute. You feel me? I be going on One Piece binges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No cursing. No cursing.
You doing it right, funny. One Piece is better binged for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You feel me? Because I started in 04. You know what I mean? So it's been a minute, but yeah, it was good to finally chat with you for sure.
Yeah,
Do you watch the anime or are you manga only?
Oh, I started watching the anime when I was a kid. Like I was like 4 years old. So Toonami, all that. That's how I started off. But you feel me? Around like middle of high school, like that's when I was like, you know what? Beginning of high school, I was like, you know what? Let me just read through the whole thing. So I read from Alabasta to like Dressrosa. That was like 2013, 2014. Everything was black and white. Like, you feel me? Dressrosa has so much map. I couldn't tell what's going on. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for them to animate it. Then I waited till they got to like Whole Cake, binged again, and you feel me? I be like on and off like that, but I'm caught up right now. So,
all right. Well, I appreciate the take, and I appreciate you being here, man.
It's
Definitely
all good.
Mm-hmm. Right, we'll go to Jerry. Jerry, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Straw, we might need you to drop him.
Straw, you think you're funny, huh?
I'm mad funny.
How do you do that? You have to show me how you do that. I've been trying to like figure out how to.
Jerry, you there?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, man.
Okay. I just want to say whatever �ＲyoNosuke's take was, that was the biggest like reach I've ever heard. The winking is crazy. That's honestly all I have to say. Kaku's taking this low diff. I mean, I got current Kaku like around the same level of a 𝐴 Sanji, and 𝐴 Sanji like low no diffed. That man, like, he's literally a bum. He literally got off screen. I honestly don't want to like honestly he's honestly just a bum. But I can't. Kaku got a little.
Sorry, can I ask what
Huh?
I'm reaching for so I can answer it in my rebuttals?
Okay.
You're talking about how he has like better durability than Sanji, even though we have no proof that Yonji is like properly like as durable as Sanji.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah, but yeah, he's got a little bit.
Appreciate the take, Jerry. We'll go to Strahd.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Kaku.
Yo, that picture
Kaku low
wild.
diff. Look, man, I'm just trying to get next to the yams, but I gotta get through this DDT first. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
But I'm gonna give it to Kaku. Don't interrupt me, Shin. You'll have your moment. You finish eating. I'm gonna give it to Kaku. Low diff. I'm not gonna go too much into it. I think everybody's said enough, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Kaku.
All right. Appreciate the take, Strahd. I don't know what's good with your new PFP or whatever, but
I like
you
it.
can't
It's like
post that
it's like the
picture and
whole
then say you're
thing.
trying to get to the yams and not expect us to.
It was a lag issue that you just gotta catch up to the stream. It's hard to do.
Oh man, but appreciate the take, Strahd, and all that you do for us here. All right, we'll go to Shin, former MVP of the DDT. Shin, we want to know why your robe is still open after
That's what I'm saying.
so
You think you're
many
Shanks or something?
requests to close it, and what you're
Seb,
eating.
Seb,
What are you
did
eating?
you address me as the current MVP?
I shouted you out before when he started the stream,
Okay,
and you
I
wasn't here.
He did,
and I wasn't about to do it again. All right,
I'm pretty sure you did, bro.
I definitely did. All right,
he called you out.
I'm retiring my crown, by the way, folks. So I hope one of y'all win it.
Dibs.
But it'll be a heavily jet.
I'm coming for it.
All right, Shin,
Oh,
you got 2
first
minutes.
off,
I know you like to go last. I don't think anyone else.
I'm eating a sandwich first off. Second, I want
We know.
to put a pat on my back for my boy Seb. You if Larry not around, you working the Discord stuff by yourself. You done moved up. You know how to work this technology. I'm glad.
Larry helped him. Larry helped him.
That's not what's happening. I'm not gonna cap act like I'm out here doing the thing. Strahd helped me out. Larry set it up and then dipped, and I needed to come back to end it because I don't know how to do that either. I'm pretty sure I could just hit end stream, but I'm not gonna mess with it because I'll probably ruin everything. But
the eye of Ra.
All right, so first, I made my own pirate crew, the Mazoku Pirates. Y'all can
I'm
join
the
if y'all
first
want to.
joiner. I'm the fourth member, boys.
Next, my whole take is literally going to be everything I'm going to rebuttal on �ＲyoNosuke's terrible take.
Terrible.
That's literally my whole take. Because it's 214, no matter what you do, Kaku is going through. So, first off, you saying that you don't see Kaku doing anything on King and Queen level, okay. What do you expect Yonji to do? Like I don't expect Yonji to do anything 𝗃𝗃 level. Like, what are we talking about? It's Yonji. You trying to compare him to Sanji, the best brother?
Tag me in when you done. Tag me when you done.
Durability-wise, this man got a regular 𝗃𝗏𝗯𝐵 kick to the face and needed outside help to fix his face. Outside help. Next, you saying the Reiju and all that, he got the ability to fly. Do you know what moonwalk is? Do you know what skywalk is? Like, what are we talking about? Kaku has awakening. You saying Kaku has haki. We all know that. We seen it on the nose. Yonji, I know that Yonji and them are designed to not have to utilize hockey at all. They're designed that way. They don't have to utilize hockey. That's why their bodies are as hard as they are. But even then, Kaku with the awakening, we already know that Kaku has enhanced speed, strength, durability, all that with his Zoan and with the awakening.
Recovery.
All that. Put the whole bag of chips in. And it's like, Yonji is not going to be able to deal with that. Yonji is not super fast like Sanji, so you act like Kaku can't even sense him. He's definitely going to do that. You saying the Reiju was able to hold an attack from King. He held off a nosedive. You act like that was a real attack. Like, what are we talking about? It wasn't no sword attack. It wasn't no explosive flame. It wasn't no let me pull the beak back and shoot you with this laser beam. No, it wasn't none of that. It was like, I'm finna just dive on you like how a bird do. And the Reiju happened to protect Sanji. I am glad the Reiju was able to do that. But Yonji is a different story compared to Sanji. He is not as fast. He is not as strong. He is not as smart. He is super arrogant. He's just, in terms, weak. He's not even mid. He's weak. Like, he's not beating Daifuku. He's not beating nobody else. I don't even know how he got here. I don't even know who he beat to get here. Honestly, Yonji.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody remember. Nobody remember who he beat. And it's like,
man, you talking a long time.
This time just ended. It just ended.
Okay. You see how I got interrupted?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shin, that's time. Appreciate the take. We do gotta get Ryunosuke's rebuttal to all the shade that y'all threw at him.
Let me get my rebuttal in first, then he can rebuttal. Because I'm about to add on to what Shin said.
I'm gonna add to my notes. Let me go first.
All right, go ahead, Q. You got 30 seconds.
Ryunosuke.
No,
Because Ryunosuke, I need you to ask this question. I need you to answer this question. When Sanji kicked him, Sanji didn't even use. I don't think even Sanji even used ~Ďanbe. That was the basic kick to the face.
Yeah, it was
Sanji.
He doesn't have ~Ďanbe, bro.
Okay, no. Sorry, ~Diabo-Ďanbe. Sanji used the regular kick to the face, and person said, Yonji is a modified human. Kaku trained for that stuff. And Yonji, his power is he's another Frankie. He can extend his arms and stuff. Kaku could just slice that up with his Tempest kick. Another thing, freaking, what is Yonji gonna do against a dude who literally, okay, Yonji is nowhere near getting near Kaku. Kaku has long range. Kaku is fast.
That's time, man.
Man,
time.
I
gave you a little extra. I gave you a little extra.
Y'all can't be getting heated over these mid tiers.
This is
a mid tier tourney.
Ice Loki, that's the funniest part of the mid tier tournament to me. They be so passionate.
They really be fighting for Yonji, bro. Yonji.
All right, Ryunosuke, you got 1 minute to rebuttal because you got a lot of shade thrown your way. Go ahead, man. Get yours off.
I cut off Jerry, so I'm apologize for that. But I also wanted to ask. He said just durability, but I knew he had other stuff that I was reaching for. So I wanted to ask, like, what else am I reaching about?
Yo, honestly, just say what you gotta say so I can rebuttal your rebuttal.
This is gonna be the last rebuttal, yo. We gotta go to the next matchup.
What the? You can't keep going back and forth.
Ryunosuke, you got 1 minute. Get yours off, bro.
Alright, so Sanji's awakening in Wano was literally just his Germo genes awakening, so it's going to be the same thing that Yonji has. So the durability is going to be around the same. Am I wrong about that? It's a Germo awakening. Germo genes awakening.
You're reaching.
So he's probably as durable. And also, the flying, I was just listing off his raid suit abilities. That's all I was doing. And also, it doesn't show that Kaku has any Ryo, so he doesn't have internal damage, which means his durability is going to be a big factor. And he is as fast as Sanji in Whole Cake Island. Don't forget that. He literally beat that Fuku, Shin. If you missed that, he literally beat that Fuku.
Durability is how hard you can take a hit.
Yonji has trained since he was a child with Judge. Yeah, he's got modifications, but he's also been training. Also,
I'm one of the two people that actually voted for Yonji, so I was actually there. Too, not gonna lie.
All right, that was time, Ryunosuke. Ragnar, you got 1 minute, and then we're gonna move on to the next matchup because again, it was like 16 to 2.
Know who won.
Yeah.
It's simple as this. everybody keep on talking about this training stuff. Part of the reason why Judge enhanced their bodies is so that they could go through training beyond human limits and they wouldn't complain about it. So even if they were to do something that Kaku couldn't, they would still just do it because their bodies were enhanced and not because of like they're breaking some human barrier. Well, what I'm meaning is like the training that they could accomplish, Kaku physically can't handle. So you could say that they trained even harder than Kaku did. That's it.
No, that's the CP9 training is literally breaking the human limit. That's the CP9 training in general.
But as a
And I'm
child,
saying
they're
their
And they were
medicine
doing it as
actually breaks the
orphans.
limit in the first place. So the training they're able to actually accomplish is far beyond what Kaku could do, even if he's breaking human limits, because they start above the human limit.
And that's time. But all right, y'all. Looks like we have a winner. I guess I'll give my take. I don't have an extremely different take from what Mochiya had today. I got Kaku. I'm gonna go mid diff. I don't even know if Yonji can push it to high or beyond mid or anything. I just didn't see much from him. He got off paneled by Sanji on Whole Cake Island. A much stronger Sanji exists now, and I don't think we've gotten any power ups from Yonji. He does have his green winch and raid suit, which will help. In the DDT, he can't use his clones, so it is what it is. Kind of would have been helpful here a little bit, not too much. Kaku just has enough lethality and enough power and enough skill to fly, get around, hit him, cut his limbs off, take his head off if need be. So I got Kaku. I'm gonna go mid diff just to respect the raid suit, but it did get hung up. So shout out to Chris and his agenda for hanging raid suits up. So.
Yeah. So, but Seb though, it's crazy because for the first time ever, I want to make a change.
That's cap.
In the DDT.
That's cap.
I want to make a change.
Even if you change it,
that don't mean every other brother didn't win a fight.
Can I say my change, please?
I think he's changing it to a lower diff.
No, Yonji game packed up. That's staying the same.
Yeah.
Bro.
I had the Warriors winning tonight. You know, at first I thought it was 7.
Reiju coming up, bro.
What are you talking about, Chris? What are you talking
At first
about,
I had the
bro?
Warriors going with 7, but you know what? I think they're gonna close it out tonight. Pack up Yonji, man. Let's move on to the next fight.
This man started talking about the Warriors.
That's all the Warriors, bro. What are we doing, bro? All right.
What's the next fight? What's the next fight?
The next fight is Caribou versus Kanjuro. This one should be a little interesting.
Terrible. The way you pronounce the names are
I don't know how to say names, man. I'm not Japanese. Is it Caribou?
Just watch Caribou. Yeah, if you watch a Tekken video, you'll learn how to pronounce the names.
Tekken videos be
It's literally
long?
just a name. It's just the name of an animal. Like that's how you pronounce the animals.
I've never run into that animal in my life, so
they're nice creatures in my eyes.
Caribou.
Yeah, they're
Caribou.
I mean, I guess
That's an animal for real.
Yeah, caribou. Yeah.
You named after an
Yeah,
animal.
y'all have seen this animal in life.
It's a moose.
I'm like,
What you mean?
It's a moose.
Yeah, it's
pretty well known animal.
What's called?
It's a moose.
Hey, I don't mean to be weird or
Yeah.
anything, but how do the
Yo,
rebels work?
Strahd.
bad confused, man.
Yo, hold up. It's a moose.
Yeah, it's a moose.
And how the rebuttals work is however I feel like it. Really, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
It's
I
not-
was thank you,
There's
man.
no real set rules. I give y'all a minute if I feel like y'all have something to say, or if y'all had shade thrown at y'all throughout the stream, like Ryunosuke did. But if you really trying to get yours off, I'll give you some time. But like, you know, it's no
I
there's
was
no
just
hard
curious.
set rules. Yeah, nah. But all right. We'll move on to the next matchup. I'm trying to remember these dudes' epithets. I can't remember, so I'm gonna just call them what they called. Caribou versus Kanjuro. We'll start at the bottom. We'll go with Ryunosuke.
I'm not gonna lie. I got Kanjuro for this. I mean, if he's anywhere close, because we didn't see him fight Kaido, but if he's anywhere close than Kinemon, he's able to cut Kaido. Kinemon was able to cut Kaido, and it wasn't even like a combined attack. They were able to cut him solo. So I don't think Caribou's able to do anything like that. So I got Kanjuro.
All right, short and sweet. Appreciate the take, Ryunosuke. We'll go to Chris.
I need to take my screen off for work. I got Kanjuro, low diff to be honest. to me, the point of reference I'll go to is Fishman Island when Caribou got one-shotted by Peckhams with minimum hockey. And so to me, Caribou is just not that durable, not that quick. He has like a cool power. But one thing I always say is that it's not just a devil fruit, it's a user that devil fruit. And Kanjuro is a samurai, and I always say put respect on the samurais. He got Ryo. I like his ability. And we've seen him draw like even like a prime Odin who was clashing with some of the scabbards. So who knows what else he could draw. I just think he has he has too much of a bag for someone like Caribou to handle. I don't think like Kanjuro's like winning this DDT or anything like that, but Caribou's just not that guy. So Kanjuro, low diff.
And that's
All
the
right.
agenda.
Appreciate the take, Chris. We will go to Q.
All right, this is another one. I'm like, why they even in here? How did Caribou survive? Is my question. How did he even get up here?
Y'all gotta remember how he was introduced. Like
He beat
Okay, he beat who?
somebody with no hockey. He beat Senor Pink.
How he get past?
That's what I'm saying. They was
Okay.
riding for Caribou.
Don't add this to my. Don't add this to my time.
Your time is running, bro.
Okay, it's like I'm gonna add on to what Chris said, but Peckhams and Fishman Island said that Logia users are very arrogant because they think they are invulnerable. Caribou doesn't know hockey. Kanjuro knows hockey. Kanjuro is like on the level of Kinemon and the other scabbards. Kanjuro, this is not even an argument. The dude know hockey. The dude is a better fighter. Caribou is arrogant, dumb, sleazy, and a little snake. He ain't really a fighter. He uses his devil fruit too much that Kanjuro can easily be able to counter. This is an easy win for Kanjuro. Caribou's out. There ain't really much to say on this.
All right. Appreciate the take, Q. We will go to Punk Boy.
Man, I had to stretch for this one, bro. All right, so let me tell you. The situation here, we have a stowaway versus a samurai. Now, you tell me how that matchup sounds, and you tell me if that's a fair matchup. I'll give you a second.
We don't need a second, bro.
It's not
We
fair.
all know it
It's
sounds
not
crazy.
fair.
We all know it sounds crazy, man. Like, why is Caribou here?
Right. We
But
all
cook.
know. We all know this is I can't say a stomp. I'll definitely say it's like a what's the word? A thrash. It's a thrash. All right. Now I'm not gonna knock Caribou and say like he's weak and da. But I mean, if you take hockey into the equation, Caribou is not doing much. Now, like Chris said, he has a cool power, whatever. Like it's a utility-based power, not really a combat power. And Kanjuro, he's a really good devil fruit user. He was given I won't say bad fruit, definitely like a mid-level fruit, but he made that fruit to the best of his ability, I believe. And I believe he's way more creative, way more versatile with his fruit than Caribou is. So I believe that Kanjuro just takes this like I give him low to mid diff on Caribou.
All right. Appreciate the take, Punk. We will go to Neko.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna just add to what Punk Boy said. Like, he had a mid fruit. I'm gonna call it mid, and he like used it to the best of its ability because he's an artist, right? He draws stuff. So he uses it to the best of his ability, and like we saw in the start of the raid, he used like an ink rain or something. I don't know. If he uses that move, and like it hits Logia users, he's pretty much dead. So I'm gonna go with a low to no diff too.
All right. Appreciate the take, Neko.
That face shin.
We will go to Mike. Nick's in 4, by the way. It's 4 now.
Bro, stop that. I'm
Nick's in
gonna get you a Jimmy Butler jersey after we beat y'all.
Nick's in 4.
So All right, wait, hold on. You get cut into my 2 minutes.
Yo, listen, loaded Lux time, bro. I don't care.
All right, ready? Check this out. Check this out. All I gotta say is, Kanjuro had a bad showing because throughout the whole series, he made it look like he couldn't draw. So everybody might not think he's nice because of the fact that like he was drawing trash this whole time. But like he drew that Odin and everything fire. On that note, he trained with Odin. And he got hockey. But then at the same time, Caribou got a $210 million bounty. And Kanjuro ain't got no bounty.
Bounty doesn't indicate strength.
On top of that, Caribou got way more knowledge of these ancient weapons than Blackbeard and Crocodile. We know how everybody feel about them in here. And then on top of that, this makes it just hard because both of them, they're just such trash. They're pieces of trash. I don't want to say the word, but we all know. Caribou left his little brother to die, bro. But Kanjuro had opt to like a Yonko tier. So like I can't give it to Kanjuro. I'm going Caribou extreme diff just because Kanjuro too much of an op. I'm sorry. And on that note, Caribou, y'all were caping for Caribou and he caught that mermaids and that speed feat, even though he was compared to a dog. Just remember that. That's my take.
Appreciate the take, Mike. Nick's in 3. Nick's in 3
bro.
after you just said what you said about Kanjuro, man.
Bro, they were caping for that mermaid feat. They was caping for that mermaid feat. They was acting like it was a speed feat, bro.
That ain't no
saying,
speed. That wasn't no speed feat. He was snuck on them. He snuck on them. That ain't no speed feat.
You know what they said.
Appreciate the take.
He's just an op, bro. He's
Mike.
too much of an op.
Let your bias cloud your judgment. But all right, we'll go to LMAO Not Funny.
All right. So I think I'm gonna say Kanjuro over Caribou. I really don't feel like there's much to say, y'all. Like, you feel me? He got hockey. Caribou's more of a buggy type character to start off with, so I'm not even really sure like what combat feats or anything we could really even, you feel me, speak for him besides his Logia ability. And Kanjuro, yeah, like I forget who said it, but yeah, he's nice with the drawing. So even if it was some type of difficulty with Kanjuro attacking Caribou because of his Logia body, I'm pretty sure he could draw some to circumvent that. Like, you feel me, with his. The thing is, he was when he drew crappy, he was using his left hand. That's something I forget somebody said, but it was like as soon as he flipped the script, he started using his right hand, and everything was just green. And yeah, plus he trained with Odin. I'm pretty sure anybody that learns hockey on Wano has kind of, maybe they might not know Rio to the level that Luffy and old man knew it, but like, you feel me? I'm pretty sure their armament hockey is like great leagues above anybody that would learn it typically in any other place of the sea. So I'm gonna go Kanjuro, probably mid diff at the highest.
Appreciate the take. Funny or not funny?
Yeah, LMAO.
LMAO. Oh, you prefer LMAO? All right, I got you.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke because you was like, you feel me, funny, and it's good. I tried.
Oh, you gotta be better with the jokes then. All right. Actually, no, you said not funny. You good. But I appreciate the take. We did get a $10 super chat from my guy Oz the Phenom. Oz says, "We in this bit. What's up, boys? What's up, Oz? Where you at, bro? Oz be missing he be missing the DDTs, bro. He be missing them, but it's alright.
He always says we in this bit, but he never.
He's never actually in this.
He's never here, bro.
But, all right. Appreciate the take, LMAO. We'll go to Ice.
I'm giving it to what's the matchup again?
Kanjuro and
Caribou.
Yeah, Kanjuro
versus Kanjuro. I said the name right this time, right?
Yes,
like,
you did.
All right.
It's like, bro, you gotta look how Caribou was introduced, bro. That he was a bum then, he's a bum now. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Why is he here? He shouldn't even be in the mid-tier tournament.
You think he's lower than mid?
Yes.
Jeez, man.
How did he
a
beat
mid.
He got a 200 million bounty.
Why is
No, y'all tweaking. Y'all tweaking.
lower
Y'all
than
tweaking.
mid,
know.
bro?
And then you got
He's a
Shin,
liar.
bro. Shin,
You
stop
know
glazing.
bounty.
Caribou
You
is
know
mid.
bounty doesn't represent strength.
It
But it has
doesn't,
some
but
mid.
lower
It
than mid
has
is
some
I
mid.
don't
crazy.
It has
care
some meaning to
what
strength,
Caribou
though.
was doing with who, when, or like however he was doing it with who on the high sea, bro. His crew is trash. He's trash. It's just a rap. It's a rap, bro. Like it's whatever, bro. Come on, bro. It's
Bro,
it's
but
what's it called? It's
Kanjuro's an op,
It's
man.
Conjuro. It's
Kanjuro's an
Conjuro
op,
like
bro.
Yeah, you can't.
negative infinity diff for Conjuro.
All right. Appreciate the take. Ice. Yeah, I'm shocked. No, Caribou should be lower than mid diff. Mid
Yes,
tier.
No,
I don't agree with that, bro.
Bro,
Like,
he won a match in this mid-tier tournament.
How did he beat Senior
thinking
Pink?
straight.
How did
They
he
weren't thinking straight that day.
How did they beat Senior
Because
Pink?
Senor Pink does not have hockey.
He
does not
literally-
have hockey.
He
He's
literally
mud.
won a match, bro. Y'all trying to tell me he can't be in the mid tier, bro?
No, he can't.
Bro, he's still living.
All
He's
right.
still living. He's still living.
Senior Pink is an impound down. He just know that. We know that he alive from S Shark.
No, he alive. He's not living. He
Oh,
alive. He's not
man.
living.
But all right, whatever.
All right, Sin, bro.
Appreciate the
Sin about
take.
to give some BS, bro. He riding for Caribou. Like,
It's
no, bro.
That's why we
He about
let
to
shit
start
go
saying-
last, man.
I can't wait till I go.
We did get
I can't,
another Oz D Phenom super chat, $5. It says, "Bruh, I'm here in spirit, laughing my ass off, work crazy, but so are them checks. So get your money up, Oz. You don't got a super chat to respond, bro. I'd have read it. I'd have felt it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to call you out like that.
This is crazy. Why is this dude up here in this tier? This is crazy.
Yeah, you oughta accept. We can't even see the brackets. Like they saying that you just making up these matchups as we go or something like.
Listen, y'all don't gotta question nothing. Just know I got y'all. Y'all don't gotta question nothing. Alright?
Y'all already know.
It wasn't me. That was the word on the street, bro.
They put you on blast.
That's crazy, yo. I'll end the stream right now. Y'all trying to expose me.
You don't gotta do that, bro.
All right, we'll go to Devil Dog.
You don't have to call Larry.
Yeah, so I feel like this is a Goblin v Goblin fight. Like, we got one dude who kind of just dipped out of nowhere. Like, we saw him, like, help Luffy out. He just kind of came up out of nowhere. Don't know. Like, it kind of comes up like an ambush character. And then we got the other one who's also just a straight up ambush character. But the other one is just absolutely insane, you know? Like, he'll do anything to kill the other guy. So, you know, I'll go with everybody else on this one. It's a low diff, I'll tell you that, though.
All right. Appreciate the take. Devil, do you prefer Devil, Jarhead, abbreviation?
I mean, everybody calls me Jarhead. You can call me whatever, man. As long as it makes you guys laugh and smile, I don't really care.
I'll call you Jarhead, man. Mama call you Jarhead, I'm gonna call you Jarhead.
Great movie, by the way. Jarhead, go watch it.
It was. It was.
It actually was, yeah. I prefer Hacksaw Ridge if you want to get the real experience.
Ooh,
of war.
okay.
Ooh,
See,
Desmond Dawes.
I mess
Desmond
with Jarhead,
Dawes.
man. I do.
Look,
I do.
This ain't distracting me from the trash take Shin about to give, bro. we all know he coming in with that.
But all right.
Bro, just wait on it, bro.
We'll go to Jerry.
So wait, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, last time, I was running for Caribou. I can't even lie. That was only because Senior Pink didn't have any hockey.
Sweet Jesus.
You don't gotta
Sweet
apologize, man.
Jesus.
You don't gotta apologize. That was, he would have won.
If Senior Pink had hockey, it would be a different story. But honestly, Kanjuro got it. No diff. The hockey's on a different level. We got advanced armament. He has observation, clashing with members of the Scabbards. Jack, I'm pretty sure Jack was saying how the Scabbards are above the Topiropo. Scabbards were able to scar Kaido. The feats are way too great for Caribou to even stand a chance against him. Kanjuro got it, no diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Jerry. I appreciate all y'all coming in under 2 minutes. You know what I mean? I have to struggle through Chris and Shin's takes. Sometimes
Give that minute
JT's
to me. Give that
takes.
minute to me.
Yeah,
Give
coming
me that
in
minute.
under 2, sometimes under 1. I just want y'all to know you are appreciated.
No.
But we'll go to
Gotta let
JT.
everybody talk. Appreciate you.
Whatever helps you see the Knicks lose faster, bro. Ooh.
Yo, Ice, I will time you out right now, bro.
Hey, man, it was a joke. It was a joke, bro.
If I knew how.
Folks putting out a
JT.
prayer on Julius Randle. Putting out a prayer.
Wait.
JT, you there?
I'm here.
All right. Go ahead, bro. 2 minutes.
First of all, I need y'all to hop off my man Seb, bro. Caribou, like, y'all acting like he's not mid. He is a Logia. People in the mid tier struggle against Ice Ball, not your turn. People struggle against characters who can make an infinite amount of mud and can't be touched without hockey. But is he still mid? Yes. I still have him losing this fight, unfortunately. Even though I'm gonna back him up a little bit because y'all won like he ain't mid. He's not really a fighter. He got his bounty because he was capturing mermaids, stealing mermaids, hiding valuable
That's
stuff.
not his. That's not his. That's not because that's his bounty. He got his
Q,
bounty.
you
'cause-
gotta
Hey
let
guys,
him cook.
no rebuttals.
Gotta let
No
him cook.
rebuttals. Mute up.
Hey, listen, but that was his thing. All right, he didn't get his high bounty from winning tough fights, nothing like that. It was from snake stuff. Yeah, and he's not really a fighter, as I think Chris mentioned it first. He got one shot by Peckham's. That's not a feat that anybody wants to have. Kanjuro's a samurai, Kinemon level speed, very very strong level character, hockey. Yeah, nothing really else to say. I don't think that Caribou can hold him. But that mud, man, it's a good devil fruit. Even though he's not a great user, it's gonna be a struggle for Kanjuro to, get to that too easily. So I'm gonna give it high diff.
All right.
Whoa.
Appreciate the take, JT. I think that was the first high diff that wasn't a Caribou victory. So appreciate the take, JT.
And like the 5th DVT in a row that JT agreed with me.
Y'all more alike than y'all think, man.
Times are changing, man.
Y'all both lawyers or whatever. We'll go to Ragnar.
I don't know why y'all think Caribou so much. Like he ain't a Logia. Like he wouldn't be part of the worst generation if he was a 1 year earlier.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet Jesus.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Whoa.
It's about to be mad.
We just argue if he's mid.
Conjuro. Conjuro's winning this mid-diff. Caribou's only losing because he doesn't have hockey. As far as we know. But if he had hockey, he'd be
Oda to write me into his story so I can whoop Caribou myself.
Yo, Ice,
that's
you gotta
a
mute
bet.
up, bro.
Sure, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Ragnar, are you done? Or are you?
I think he's done.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Caribou loses. It's mid-diff. Conjuro wins. That's because he has Rio. By the way, Conjuro has no observation hockey feats, by the way. And everybody that thought Conjuro could kind of that did not happen. Kawamatsu, Denjiro, Ashura Doji, Kinemon, and I think Okiku, they actually did damage to Kan. Nobody else really did.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ragnar. We will go to Abutera. I forgot to say your name already, bro. I apologize.
His name.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Can you repeat it
Both
back
of
to
them
me
are
again?
fine. It's Ali-Dean, but Abutera is great.
Okay. Ali
Yeah.
Dean.
I want to shout out Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to shout out Nico, my brother from Algeria, Habibi.
Hey.
And
Shout out to
it's
you.
Kanjuro mid this only out of respect for the Logia, nothing more.
All right.
If Senior Pink had Aki, he would have beaten Caribou.
Okay. Appreciate the take.
Logia stock is serious, even for the low tiers, huh?
We will move on to Strahd.
Skipped.
Did you? Hold. Where?
Genius.
Oh, snap. And Carol, too. I missed that whole thing. Strahd, make yours quick. I gotta hit them too.
Yeah, it'll be quick. I don't think anyone's mentioned it yet. Caribou, I think, has more depth than y'all want to give him, but it's definitely going to Kanjuro. He was just 1 feat. He was able to literally make a perfect replica of Odin, Kozuki Odin. So I don't think Caribou's gonna be able to deal with that, while Kanjuro's also coming at him with 2 different types of hockey. So it's Kanjuro, low diff.
All right.
And I don't even want to see your eyebrows right now, Shin. All right, I said what I said.
Appreciate the take, Strahd.
Put us wrong.
I'm about to be wild, bro. You about to get wild right now.
We'll go to Lefty, and I apologize for skipping you, man. That's my B.
No worries. I have 3 different scenarios. All right, so if both are prepared, hear me out.
There's no prep time.
Artist, Kanjuro, he can draw up even Odin. But knowing Caribou and how lucky he is, for instance, he gave so much food to Luffy that one time, he might end up getting paid back for that. And for instance, you know how he can steal mermaids and put them in his body? He can put other people into his body and count it as his devil fruit and towards the battle. Since he can draw out any type of character he wants to fight, I believe it would only be fair that Caribou can use his devil fruit ability to its full potential. So if they're both unprepared, I think Kanjuro wins no diff. If they're both prepared, I think Caribou wins high difficulty. Personally.
Seb, this is your fault.
Man.
Right,
hold up.
Lefty, I'm not mad at your take. We did have guidelines originally in the DDT that said that there's no prep time and some other stuff that I won't go down a rabbit hole here. But essentially, there's no prep time for either of them. They come in, just fight.
Like no difficulty then.
It's
simple.
Kanjuro wins 0 diff. Right, bet.
Like there's no difficulty, even though he has a devil fruit and like he might have weapons in there, it's definitely not going to be enough to take on a drawled out Odin. Simple as that. Especially if the Odin has his hockey, it's simple.
Well, only living things can have hockey. So
yeah, I don't think the Odin he's creating has hockey or any of the capabilities that Odin has. He just kind of looks like Odin.
It's going to be stronger in Caribou.
That's mad speculation, but okay.
Wait, mad speculation of what?
We don't know exactly what that Odin could have done. It literally says it was a perfect replica. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting my hands up.
His ear got cut in like a second from like a little
yeah,
mini
no,
slide.
I understand what you're saying, but what you're neglecting to realize is that it distracted even his closest retainers. It was only what was his name? I can't remember. The pink haired guy is the only one that noticed it. It distracted them long enough to get them all taken out. And if you got someone like Kanjuro who has both types of hockey, if he's coming at you at the same time and he's serious, you got to deal with him too. And as a Logia, I'm telling you, bro.
Strahd,
You
you're trying to
said
tell me
fair and
Kanjuro can
reasonable
draw an
speculation.
Odin and he can just pick up Enma and use it?
You're
That's
going
what
to
you're
sit
trying
here
me
and
right
tell
now?
me that someone without hockey can
That's
beat
what you're
a
trying to tell me
Logia?
right now, Strahd.
Whoa,
Seb,
so
you
Kanjuro
literally
is-
told us 2 weeks ago that someone without hockey could beat a Logia. Don't put your hands up.
They're
We can go back.
As an example.
Yo,
I said my take.
We don't really even know what he could do though. Like that Odin could do though, right?
No, but here's the
It's
thing.
fair
Like,
and
it's
reasonable
a
speculation.
it's a perfect copy of Odin. So all it would have is his sword style and his technique. It wouldn't have his hockey.
Well, is it
It's
fair
have
to
how
say
he
that
fights.
Yeah, it's just a clone now.
Guys, I gotta get Carol's take, but I
Oh.
appreciate the discourse here. But all right, we'll move on to Carol. I believe this is your first DDT. I'm not familiar with the PFP or the name, so.
Yeah, I've been here for the first time. Yes.
Awesome. Welcome.
Food Wars is going.
Yes. Well, I think Kanjuro basically like 0 diffs him because I don't really see how a character that was introduced in Fishman Island and we have no like seen him of a power up of him. I don't see the what's it called? Hold on. Sorry.
How he can beat
my
him?
thing is lagging.
We can hear you, so.
Yeah, we can hear.
Oh yeah, I don't see the Caribou guy doing quite literally anything. because Kanjuro is like relative to like the other like samurai like Kinemon, and Kinemon has like Ryo and stuff, and I'm pretty sure Kanjuro would have it too. And I believe he's the weakest of them all, like at least like one of the weakest, but he's still relative to them. And like as we've seen Dogstorm like be able to beat Jack without his like moon thing, and I'm pretty sure like I don't see like I would argue honestly to say that Kanjuro beats like Doflamingo, and I don't see Caribou beating Doflamingo, to be
Hey,
honest.
oh, hey,
Whoa,
yo, hey, yo,
Hey, it's his first time, bro. He came with some stage.
He came with some.
Drop
Did I just hear Dofi slander?
I would
Yo,
argue.
y'all can't say anything about my takes.
He still got his 2 minutes, bro. Yeah, he still got his 2 minutes.
Anything about my takes anymore.
You still got his 2 minutes. Finish up, Carol.
And yeah, so I don't really see Caribou doing anything to Doflamingo in any way because we haven't seen any hockey. We've only seen him being a bit of a rat. So yeah, and he got like no diff by Zoro and Luffy, and this Kanjuro is way stronger than like that Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy.
All right, that's time. I cannot believe I heard what I just heard from this man. Carol, I'm not trying to rip you on your first DDT, but there's no way in hell I just heard you say Kanjuro is beating Doflamingo in a fight.
Like this is
Okay,
Doflamingo was literally the fourth commander of the
Who
Beast
said that?
Pirates. He was
Yeah,
the
who said
fourth
that? I'm gonna
commander.
time him out. Who said that?
I think he also said Kanjuro was stronger than Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji.
Yeah, in
won't hear
Fishman
that.
Island.
What's he doing against
Oh, in
Birdcage?
Fishman Island. Oh.
Yeah, in Fishman, not currently, but like in Fishman Island, they were just like hundreds of times weaker than they are now. But like,
Whoa. So you think,
they have gotten.
Okay.
Strahd. Look what Strahd did, bro. Strahd
You
had
think
him
you
draw
think you
Oda
think
with
Kanjuro's beating Horty? The juiced up Horty?
It's not a DDT.
Yes, yeah, like easily.
Man.
I see Kinemon. He's like relative to Kinemon, and I think Kinemon.
We gotta rate it back in. I gotta get everybody else's takes. Well, I think it's just shit actually, but
Did everybody else go?
I believe everybody else went. But I appreciate the take, Carol. You was just shitting until that one part right there.
Shit, my captain, bro. Don't go crazy.
Y'all mute up, yo. Y'all mute up. Let him
mute up.
But before you start the timer, I'm not even gonna entertain that. This is why I like to go last, because everything everybody was saying was just foolishness. All right, start the timer. First off, Ryo is basically just basic hockey. That's just the name of it. Now, advanced Ryo is the intermission where you put your hockey inside something. That's why Luffy was trying to learn that in that prison. He wasn't trying to learn just Ryo. Ryo, they have advanced Ryo. So just because you got Ryo, no, be quiet. Just because you got Ryo, just because you got Ryo doesn't mean you have advanced Ryo. Next, Kanjuro never scarred Kaido. What are y'all talking about? Kanjuro never even fought Kaido. Next, his paintings or whatever he draw does not have hockey. So he don't even Caribou doesn't even have to worry about them. Next, no matter if you say he draw Kaido, he got the strength to Kaido now. Kanjuro is just drawing Yonkos left and right. Next, Kanjuro was only able to do as much as he did in Wano because of his hatred towards the Kozuki. That's the only reason he did all that, was able to survive that long, and drew the fire demon, whatever it was. That's the only reason he was able to do all that. Next, Caribou is actually pretty decent with his low gear. Y'all can't tell me, y'all talking about low and all that stuff. You see how strong everybody else getting from Fishman Island and stuff. You don't think Caribou picking up on none of that? You don't think he like no, be quiet. Next. Y'all talking about Caribou weak, Caribou blah blah blah. Kanjuro is not that strong either. Kanjuro got stabbed by Momo and he got observation hockey. Like, what are we talking about? How you get stabbed by a little boy? Little boyed him. A little boy literally little boyed Kanjuro. Kanjuro is not strong. Y'all comparing him to the rest of the scabbards is just insane. He's the weakest scabbard by far. It's so easy. He's weak. The only person that might be weaker than him is Kiku. Maybe. Be quiet. No, be quiet. It's
you
my
got 15 more seconds, bro.
Bro, it's like, what Kanjuro can't even, like, yes, he has hockey, but what fighting skill has Kanjuro proved? He does not use a sword, so you're not stabbing Caribou. You're just brushing him? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna give my man waves? That's what you really want to do? Like Kanjuro has really no fight. That's talking about he's trained under Odin. Yeah, that's
That's
fine.
fine. That's
This,
fine.
I mean,
let me get a rebuttal.
Oh, man. Them last two takes, yo. Oh, man.
Guys, we can't hear none of you.
Guys, I gotta get rebuttals 30 seconds each because apparently a few of y'all want to speak. Go ahead, Chris.
Ryunosuke said he didn't go yet, I think.
Ryunosuke went first.
Yeah, he went first.
Yeah, he
did.
was.
I went first. Did Chris go?
I think someone said they didn't go.
Chris is rebutting. Chris is rebutting.
Yeah. Can I get my rebuttal in?
30 seconds.
This is like only just for Finn's take. The interesting part about Finn's take was that it was 2 minutes full of just Kanjuro slander, and we could let's give Shin that. Let's say everything Shin said was facts, even though he wasn't spitting. Let's say it was facts. He gave absolutely no evidence of Caribou's attack power, how he's gonna beat Kanjuro, none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. What is Caribou doing to attack Kanjuro? What, pulling up some rifles and machine guns from his stomach? Like, he got nothing, man. It's all good.
I need more than 2 minutes. I need more than 2 minutes for my take.
Listen, I would like to rebuttal. I would like to add to this. Shin, what is I'm gonna ask, what is Caribou gonna do against Kanjuro? Kanjuro, even though Kanjuro got cut up by Kiku, Kinemo, and the other scabbards doing that fight, and he still got back up.
Literally, y'all say because of the hatred.
Kanjuro literally, his brush is the sword. He was able to cut people up with the brush. His brush is the sword. I think that people forget that. Another factor that you have to understand is that freaking Caribou got his bounty because he would kidnap Marines and execute.
That's time.
That's not strength.
I need 20 more seconds, man.
Nah, bro. I'm not giving no additional time.
You gave people 1 minute rebuttals last week.
Again, y'all, it's the mid tier. I understand it feels like Yonkers, but this is Caribou. Come on now.
I just want 10 seconds.
Let's roll.
Hey, come on, y'all. Let's moderate. Let him do what he's got to do. Come on, y'all. Mute up. Let's move on.
I want to hear.
It's 15-2.
Yeah. We can move on.
This is the thing. If it was a closer vote, I'd be willing to let y'all ramble on with y'all takes or whatever. But ain't nobody. Yeah, you about to switch 8 people's decision with what you have to say?
Nah, that's fair.
Bro, Kanjuro's an op.
Is what it is.
Bro, the YouTube poll isn't even Caribou's favor. Like, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. I understand that, but the fact that he drawing Yonko level characters is just insane.
Yeah, there was some cap listed in here in a few of y'all takes. I guess I'll give y'all
I can't believe
I'm gonna give my take now. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet while I try to navigate through this stuff without Larry. I got Kanjuro, although I do think it's a little more interesting than some of you made it out to be, simply because yes, he has Ryo and yes, he is Hockey, but he is relatively like a goofy fighter and everything. So like
he's Logie a buggy. That's all he is.
Yeah, like, the thing is like if he gets trapped in the mud, right, which I don't think Kanjuro is not susceptible to getting caught in it, he can fight his way out using Hockey, right? But like he has to draw. I don't know how well that would mesh well in the mud itself. If he's drawing before that, his drawings haven't shown to be extremely strong or durable. They can probably be absorbed in the mud. I think the best point of attack he can use is that I think somebody mentioned it up. He drew the 𝗁𝐴𝐵 is another one. That one it's arguable as to whether he can even utilize it in the mid tier because it is like fueled by the hate of fire in the Korazumi clan. Like, can he just whip that out? I want to say yes, but whatever. But yeah, 𝗁𝐴𝐵 would end the fight in seconds, in all honesty. So if he whips that out, then yeah. But beyond that, I mean,
he draws 𝗁𝐴𝐵 with his blood though. So
like he'd have to like.
Oh yeah,
he
would have to kill him. He would have to kill himself. he will have to kill himself to get the
He'd have to
Kaku.
basically take life energy to do that, which is fine. I don't think he would need to use it. I don't think he would need to use it.
So he has to kill himself to do it.
Yeah. But I definitely got Kanjuro. He's just stronger. He's dealt with more. He got jumped by like all the scabbards and survived. I don't think there's anything, literally anything Caribou can do to match that offensive output. So
and like I said earlier, Caribou got his bounty from kidnapping and executing Marines. That ain't a strength. That ain't no strength feat. That is just him doing backstabbing stuff. That's him just doing sneaky stuff.
Let me just tell you something. Bounties are some indication of strength because why are all the top tier high bounties? We're not going to see a 300 million man beat a 900 million man. We're not going to see
Bounty is an indication of threat, not strength. That is mostly your threat level.
I mean, hold on. Shit. Did we not see Luffy defeat Katakuri? Did we not see that?
Yeah, we did.
That's a billion berry difference in bounty.
What?
Luffy's bounty after Wano didn't go up because he defeated Kaido.
No, Luffy's bounty before he fought Katakuri was 500 million. You said 900 versus 300 just now.
Right.
That was a billion.
Yo, can I ask
500 million.
So it's like, so
500 stuff.
Am I tripping?
Yo, Shin,
oh
can I
no,
ask
it
you
was
a
1.5
question?
billion. Either way, okay, yeah, I'm tripping. It was
1,057,000,000.
1,057,000,000, not 1.5 million. My bad, that's my fault. Either way, it's still
but
500.
I feel you, but it's like Luffy got a whole bunch of hockey blooms during that fight. Like during that fight, he whipped out hella stuff out his bag. Like the current Dressrosa Luffy is obviously worth 500 million, but like with everything he pulled out his bag and whole cake, he definitely was indeed increased by a billion.
But you also gotta look at Dressrosa. You gotta look at how Whole Cake Island Luffy was fighting Katakuri. Whole Cake Island Luffy was jumping in and out the mirror to fight Katakuri. He did. It wasn't a consistent fight.
Look what happened with him and Kaido, though.
Man,
but all right,
Luffy
y'all.
got dinged twice.
And he's still stronger than he was in Whole Cake Island.
We are going to be moving on to our final matchup of the evening. It is going to be Vinsmoke Reiju versus leader of the Scabbards, Kinemon. This one should be a little closer, I think, than the others.
I feel like the Reiju start going back up, Chris. I feel like it's going
Can
back
I
up.
call out something? Can I call out something right quick before you start calling names?
Sure thing.
Y'all need to think about Kanemo's personality in this fight because that is gonna take a huge hit.
Listen.
Think about his personality and how and think about it.
Bro, he's a married man. Let's
And he was still horny over Robin and Nami. You really think Reiju ain't gonna turn that man on?
Look, man. Look.
Let me do first. All right. And with that, we will start with Roanoa Chris.
Silky smooth.
Forget that personality stuff.
Mr.
Kinemon
Silky.
not letting himself die. He gotta be around to save Momo. So I don't want to hear that. We gonna pack up another race suit. We gonna pack up another race suit.
We're not packing up race suits today, bro.
This one's a little harder. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little harder, but I'm gonna try because we need to get those race suits out of here.
The race suit has to end. It has to end. It's ending right now. It's ended now.
Look, Seb, I need my 2 minutes to start now. Like I said, we gotta stop sleeping on Samurai. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ryo. I hear what Shin was saying. Shin was 100% correct. Ryo is basic armament. It's a different form of armament. They just use a different name. But there is a second level to it. And in my opinion, I feel like Kinemon does have that second level because Hyogoro was teaching Luffy, and I feel like Kinemon was on that level. Reiju, to me, like the race suits, the issue with the race suits is that like a lot of people think that the race suits impact like the entire body, and it doesn't. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? We saw Reiju get shot in the leg. That's an exposed form. I don't see the race suit covering Reiju's legs, neck, arms, head. You know what I'm saying? That's exposed. And I feel like Kinemon is quick enough, strong enough, has the attack power to damage Reiju. And if she gets hurt, she can't walk. We saw that. Like she's limping with a bullet. And we saw in this One Piece, like guns don't be doing nothing, but it did something to Reiju. That says something. Reiju definitely has like cute poison attacks. And I just feel like Kinemon is quick enough, skilled enough to not get hit by those. Two-sword style. Fire style, Foxfire style. I'm giving it to Kinemon. Like I said, it's tough, but in my head, if I'm like watching One Piece, I turn on my TV. Oda doing his thing is Kinemon versus Reiju. I'm thinking Kinemon's winning, so I put respect on the samurai.
All right, and that's time.
High diff, by the way.
Appreciate the take, Chris. We will go to Strahd.
All right. I'm gonna give it to Kinemon. I'm not gonna go too crazy into it. I got a couple things going on over here, but I'm gonna say high diff. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but I'm still gonna give it to Kinemon. And I'm not gonna give any reasoning. That's y'all's job. All right, bye.
All right, short and sweet. Appreciate the take.
And speed is overrated.
He changed the video because he was picking Kinemon.
I think it's a gift that goes back and forth between the two because I asked him to highlight both, but maybe I could be wrong.
Nah, you right. You right.
All right, cool. Thank you, Strahd, for all that you do. We will go to Al-Yadin. Hope I said that right this time.
Yeah, you said that right.
Let's go. See, I'm learning.
Yeah, you're learning. It's a hard name to say, by the way. It's not easy. Reiju has all the German stuff for her and the poison on it. That stuff and everything. But Kinemon has observation haki and armament. Almost all types of armament. And he's a swordsman, so swordsmen have feats that can defeat the suits and the stuff. They can pierce hard things, as we saw with Kaido. So everything that's in Reiju's advantage, Kinemon can defeat easily, I think. But she is still strong and she still has the poison for her. So I'll give it to Kinemon, high diff.
All right.
That's it.
Appreciate the take, eh? We will go to Jerry.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Reiju is sucking the soul out of Kinemon in a completely different dimension because Kinemon got it low diff. Because listen, we gotta put respect on Kinemon. In my opinion, he's like third strongest out of the scabbards. Nobody is cutting Kaido without advanced armament haki. Like what are we talking about right now? Advanced armament haki. I don't see Reiju taking too many advanced armament haki hits from Kinemon. So Kinemon got a low diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Jerry. We will go to Jarhead.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade, but also got some backup. So we talked about personality last fight, and with I think Shin. I'm new. I'm sorry. I'm learning everybody. So how are we just gonna let one of the scabbards of Odin die to someone that just kind of comes up out of nowhere? Same personality with the one before. I could be saying the wrong names. I'm a little confused. I'm gonna speedrun this too. The inspiration, there's no way you can have like the scene where he raids Onigashima. There's so much inspiration behind the whole army. You can't just get that out of nowhere. That didn't just come out of his butt, you know. It's actually, to be honest, it's actually kind of a close fight. She has flight, I'm pretty sure, or she can, you know, she's pretty fast. She can jump pretty high or whatever. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember seeing her that often. And Chris was completely right about the limb. Kinemon has been destroyed in the Kaido fight. I mean, absolutely destroyed. Can barely walk. I mean, he like everything. And here's her limping with a bullet in her leg. And I mean, that's all I gotta say. I mean, he hurt Kaido too. I mean, do you think she would hurt Kaido? Like, let's be honest.
You gotta stop using other people as benchmarks for these one-on-ones.
I just have a little tablet I wrote down. Sorry.
Point of reference.
All right. Appreciate the take, Jarhead. We will go to Ice.
Reiju mid diff next.
Hmm.
You can giggle, chuckle, snicker all you want, and you do all that, bro. Go ahead, man.
No, I'm laughing just at your take. It was so quick.
That's all you gotta say, Ice?
Oh yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ice.
That's all you need from me.
We will go to Carol.
Well, I would say Kinemon. If they're both like actually like trying, then and like going all out, then I would say Kinemon wins low diff. Because we've seen the Reiju's brother being low diff, no diff by Katakuri, and the Luffy that beat Katakuri actually got one shot and blitzed by Kaido, base Kaido at the beginning of Wano, if I'm correct, and Kinemon was actually able to react and hurt Kaido later on. So I would say he's arguably stronger than that Luffy, and so I don't see Reiju doing anything to someone who is relative to Katakuri.
Am I hearing correctly? You said Kinemon is relative to Katakuri just now. Did I hear that? Am I miss?
Hey, bro, your take right there was more crazy than his WWE draft.
Appreciate the take, Carol. We'll go to Ragnar.
He beats Katakuri.
Reiju wins for the same reason as Yonji, the Sanji sibling. And this is a high diff fight.
Stop breaking that up.
Yo, who is this person that doesn't mute when I'm on the call? Well, why is this?
Yeah, Q, you gotta mute, man.
Anyway, he poisons her. Sorry, she poisons him. He's automatically getting it high diff from the beginning of the fight, but because he has real and experience and he's shown to have a very serious battle tactic when he's fighting with something on the line, he might be able to bring it to a mid diff. That's where I'm on. So yeah, Reiju wins mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Ragnar, we will go to JT.
All right, everyone that just voted, I need you to listen to me, please. Because there is no way in hell that Kinemon is beating Reiju. I don't know if I can get this out because I'm laughing so much. And I actually brought a hanger down here, but it's not for Reiju. It's for Chris's ugly shirt. Moving on to my take. Okay. First of all, I don't think that anyone agrees. Nobody agrees with the guy that just said that, Kinemon's relative to Katakuri. So I'm not going to waste my time on that. Okay, please. Second of all, 2 people brought up the gunshot wound from freaking what's her name? Pudding. Bro, did y'all not remember that those bullets were made specifically? They were specifically engineered to damage Germa 66. They weren't no regular bullets. Chris was talking about how guns just do. Who said that?
They were calibrated. It was like a 38 caliber or above could damage your skin.
Yes, okay, yes, that's what I said. So moving on. That's those bullets
that's not the point,
by the way. That actually did something, okay? Second of all, y'all gotta stop bringing up Kaido when talking about this fight. Kinemon hurting Kaido. Do y'all know Kaido's character? He is a huge dragon that sits still and lets people hit him. When Kinemon hit him, that man did not care, bro. Okay, it left a little wound. He did not care. That is not impressive. If Reiju was to poison Kaido with the amount of poison that she can produce, it would do just as much damage. So let's not think like that. Second of all, someone mentions, Kinemon being damaged and still walking around. Y'all are forgetting how much Reiju has in her bag. First of all, I don't have enough time, so I can't name all the Germa 66 abilities with the raid suit. Y'all all know what they can do, whether you want to disrespect it or not. She can tank hits. She can repair herself from cuts. All that sort of stuff. That poison is lethal. It tagged Smoothie. Okay, Smoothie had to drop Nami to heal herself. Smoothie is a big character. Poison will not take an effect. That is a strong poison. Okay, this poison, if this poison in her ability Pink Hornet, where she can breathe out air that stabs through enemies and one-shots them with poison.
JT,
about 2 minutes up.
That's time.
Okay.
But I appreciate the take, man. All right. 6 straight for Kinemon, 3 in a row.
The bullet thing too. That wasn't the point, JT. The point is that when she gets hurt, she can't do nothing. But
yep.
All right.
If we're comparing advanced armament,
when I get hurt, I can't do nothing.
All right, we will go to Lefty. Genius.
All right, so we're gonna start off with naming out some of her abilities. Like, she has the same durability as Sanji in a sense. Not necessarily as strong, I'll give you that, but is there. Kinemon's strategy while in a battle is not as good as hers off of training and ability alone. Yeah, they both train for about the same amount of time, but how he works mentally is not on any level compared to her. Her being was for war, was for strategy. His was for protecting. It's a big difference. She's a lot faster. She'll be able to pick up on that very quickly and use that to her advantage with her poison. Being able to predict where he's going to move next and be able to understand how to beat him. Personally, I think she wins, and it's low difficulty.
All right. Appreciate the take. Genius. We will go to not funny.
Shoot. I guess I'm gonna have to go with. To be honest, I'm gonna go with Reiju, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, attack power, bro. Like, that's one thing, but I feel like her battle IQ and everything all her resources is more than enough to deal with Kinemon, who really is just like a extremely watered down version of Odin. Yeah, I got Reiju on that, bro, for sure. I just don't think Kinemon's hockey is strong enough to just blow past all the other ways that she could damage him.
All right. Appreciate the take. Not funny. Starting to get close. We will go to Mike Super.
All right, I gotta start off with pulling cards. Cause y'all were caping for that Jack line for all these scabbards. Y'all been caping for this Ryu. Y'all been caping for this hockey for Kinemon. And Shinji, my man, but like he stabbed Kaido and Kid ain't do that.
Bro, what did y'all purpose, bro? Like there was no literally the whole week. Nobody mentioned Kid in no live stream. How we doing this? We doing this on a Friday? We doing this on a Friday?
Straight shot.
On a Friday, we literally almost went a whole week without nobody talking about Kid.
I think his point was that people were saying that because Kinemon did that, he's stronger than her. When somebody stronger than Kinemon was not capable of it. At least I think that was his point. It could have just been a shot.
What?
You right. Kid
can't
can't.
I started off by saying I was
You
showing
right.
love, bro.
You right. Kid can't cut Kaido because he doesn't have a sword.
Shin, calm down.
okay,
Kid is a
Shin.
shoe in to win the low tier.
Take it
He's
in
a
about
shoe
2
in for the low
minutes,
tier
bro.
tournament.
Pause you
Next
2
time it's fine.
minutes, Mike. I'll pause you 2 minutes,
my
bro.
bad,
I'm
my
gonna start
bad,
it
my
again right now.
All right. He trained with Odin. On top of that, he could make a Birkin bag. A Birkin bag go a long way. A Birkin bag go a long way.
Can he? He makes outfits. He doesn't make bags.
This your 2 minutes.
He can make headphones. Oh yeah, my bad. But we
He
all
can
know
make a race
Reju's
suit.
taking this off of Riz alone. Off Riz alone, and not even just that. She's too strong for Kinemon. Kinemon don't got it. He might stay alive for a little. I make it mid-diff out of respect. But he is the only one that should have died, and he's still living. So you never know. He lucky. He might survive the poison for a little, but he gonna die eventually. But hold up a second. This dude said he cat level. He bugging. And yo, on top of that, if switch out Kinemon for Reiju in Wano, tell me the Straw Hats weren't better off. She would have smoked half of them with some poison.
Nah.
What you mean, nah?
I'm just saying. The Scabbers could have did that without him.
She'd have been able to
Bro,
handle
I'm
some
gonna
of the
tell you
Queen
right
stuff,
now.
I guess. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you right now, Reiju ain't pulling no carry Wano moment, bro. So
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, Queen the Queen was actively poisoning people.
She didn't carry the Straw Hats.
Hold on.
Luffy ain't doing what he did.
Hold on. Queen was actively poisoning the entire sections of the army. Here.
Reiju,
Reiju can help with that.
Yeah,
Water.
Reiju.
That wasn't
So hold
poison.
on, hold on,
Those
hold
were
on, hold on.
infections.
I feel like you guys forget that Reiju's power that she can literally absorb a limited amount of poison.
Listen.
And y'all lucky she don't got no clothes.
First of all, those are infections. Those are viruses. That wasn't poison.
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
Poison. That was
Reiju didn't care what Straw has to
Order.
Big Island.
Order in the court.
Order. All right.
Appreciate the take, Mike. We will go to Mr. Bombastic.
They call me Mr. Bombastic.
I have made my return. Sorry for skipping out, but not gonna lie, these matchups are not really that interesting. But I have a weird history with poison characters, Magellan. As much as I love Kinemon, and yes, he's a scavered trade with Odin, the GOAT himself. I will not take any Odin slander. All right. But Kinemon is Kinemon. We can all see that. And to just give him respect because he has major drip powers. He has the most potential when it comes to drip. I'll give him high diff to mid. Going to Reiju. I'm sorry. He just ain't him. He ain't him. And I'm surprised he's still alive.
We're all surprised that he's still alive. But,
all right. Appreciate the take, Bombastic.
Also, vote for me. Vote for me for MVP. I know I'm late, but I'm back.
All right. We will go to Ryunosuke.
Yo, what's up? I just want to add that Rio is advanced hockey. There's two types: emission and internal destruction. Emission is the what Rayleigh did, Sentomaro did, Kyodro did. That's advanced. Internal destruction is a tier above that. He doesn't have either. That's why he didn't hurt Kaido. But you guys are forgetting the fact that Kaido has a coating of real emission armament passively, as well as his dragon skills, as well as his Oni durability. So him hurting Kaido is, it's a big factor as to why he can beat Reiju. If you add in Kinemon's personality, the only way she wins is if he's distracted and she gets a quick poison off. But Germa durability isn't as strong as Kaido's durability, and he has internal destruction, so he's going to hurt her. And so I got Kinemon. It's pretty easy.
All right.
Someone's saying
I saw Shin shaking his head. Look at general chat. I put the wiki for you there. It's a screenshot, so you can look at it.
Appreciate the take, Ryunosuke. We will go to Q-Skill.
Don't start my timer yet. I would just like to say that this is the fight I was talking about, where y'all need to look at the personalities of these people. Their personalities really do determine how this fight will go. You can start my timer now. So I would like to bring up some facts that I feel like people are getting wrong. First thing about Reiju, the Ray suit doesn't add physical buffs to them. The Ray suit, literally all it does, it just adds buffs to their abilities that they can already use naturally. So as we see an example in Whole Cake when Luffy ate that stonefish and he was about to die, Reiju didn't have her Ray suit on, but she sucked the poison out. Her having her Ray suit on would just be able to amplify her, be able to do with the poison ability. Now with Kinemon and the whole Kaido thing, Kaido literally admitted that it hurt it when him and the scabbard stabbed him. Now, in terms of this fight, it's really gonna come down to personality. And to tell the truth, Reiju has that succubus type personality that would trick Kinemon into lowering his guard. Yeah, Kinemo's a battle-hardened warrior, but Kinemo's just a horny Sanji.
Whoa, that's Sanji squared.
That Kanebo of his Sanji Zoro merged, and he had the personality, but the fight style Zoro. Like Kanebo was just a horny guy, and Reiju would catch that on, and she would use that to her advantage. And I don't feel like Kinemon would be able to stop himself from being able to take that trick off. So sadly, even though I do like Kanebo and his 18 and his freaking universal chess plans that he had during Wano, with his personality and how he is towards women, even though he married, Reiju's gonna win. Reiju will win. Yeah, he has armament hockey and stuff, But with his personality, how this fight will turn is going to go on Reiju's side.
All right. Appreciate the take. Q? I think the personality it could be a really big factor in this fight. I will acknowledge that.
I had to remind y'all, like, personalities do will affect this fight.
I'll go to Punk Boy.
Man, oh man, am I disappointed in y'all today? All right. First off, let me start by saying this is the Foxfire Samurai of Wano, man. Never disrespect the samurai. A battle-hardened warrior, man. He's went through training, discipline I couldn't even imagine, bro. And he's Odin's guy. That's his guy. He trusted him to watch over his son, his absence, man, and his death, his untimely death, man.
That was Toki. That was Toki.
Silence. Anyways, man, let's get to the feats, okay? Let's start off by saying Reiju is undisputedly a Flame Rend victim. Let's get that out the way. I don't care what the abilities of Flame Rend are. I don't care about all that. She's a Flame Rend victim. Now let's get to Kinemon's arsenal, all right? He has a Foxfire style. He's able to cut through flame attacks, and he is able to produce flame attacks. One firework slash, and Reiju was on the ground, limping like she was in Whole Cake Island. All right. And for his fruit, literally all he has to do is make a hazmat suit. Hazmats negate poison. No matter you want to say she can kick through the suit or she can whatever through the suit. None of that matters. And if that is the case, another hazmat suit on top of that one. All right. And another thing, man. Reiju, she doesn't have that mentality. I know Kinemon, he's a pervy, jokey guy at times. When the going gets, Kinemon gets going, all right? Kinemon is that dude in combat when it comes to combat. He's a middle-aged, like I said, battle-hardened guy, bro. He knows when to get serious. And this is the time to get serious. He's not getting seduced by Reiju. He's not. He's really not. And I feel like Reiju doesn't have like any defensive capabilities in her limbs. Her limbs are her number one fighting ability. If he targets the limbs, that's easy cutting, and she will not be able to regenerate fast enough until before Kinemon can kill her. And that's just that, bro. I'm thinking that this is a mid to high to fight for Kinemon.
All right, I'm changing my vote. Mr. Bombastic, I'm changing my vote to Kinemon.
That's what yeah.
What's the score? What's the score? What's the score?
I'm gonna be
Big
real.
Foxfire, man.
I don't remember Bombastic's original pick, but was it Reiju or was it Kinemon?
Yes, it was Reiju, and I'm changing it to Kinemon.
All right.
I like that. I like that, Strahd. I like that.
You've also got a new person in here now, Seb, Red Potato.
Red Potato?
We don't like this Kinemon dog.
I'm glad you pulled that up, Strahd, so everybody
I know
will see it.
Strahd finally used a good GIF for Kinemon.
No. Listen, because I can't wait to my take. I can't wait.
All right.
It
Appreciate
don't mean
the
much.
take.
It don't mean much.
I appreciate the take. Who was it? I think it was it Punk?
Yeah,
it was me.
We will go to Nick Quavo.
Oh boy, here comes
Yo, what up?
Yo, it's the boy.
What up,
Wish I
Nick?
could have been here for the first couple matchups, but I'm a little busy right now. I saw this fight was mad close, so I had to stop by, give my take, although it's not going to be that spectacular. I didn't hear much of the debates, sadly, so I can't really base it off anything. Not that I base anything off anything to begin with, but I'm just gonna raise you. Just calling it. I'm not gonna try to make some fake argument that I don't know. I'll just give who I think would win. Call it there.
All right. Appreciate the take.
Oh shoot,
Nick?
Strahd proved me wrong.
We will go to Neko. Did you go yet? I don't think you went, right?
I did not go yet.
Yeah, we'll go to Neko.
So I'm gonna start off with Kinemon because first of all, I think Reiju wins, so I'm gonna take that out of the way. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna start with Kinemon. He has Rio, which is advanced. I don't know who explained it, but with emission, and I don't know the other way. he has emission type, so he can damage you internally. He used on rooftop. He used 2 attacks. Flame rendered, the one that Strahd has on display. It did nothing, and people credit him for like the Odin style attack. It was a 9-person combined attack that barely scarred him. So if you take Kinemon's part in that attack, it barely did nothing. If only him did it. Now let's go. Also, for his speed, I always asked Chris this week for like, give me a speed feat for Kinemon, and he always showed me a clip of Kinemon basically cutting beast pirates, like the low ones, low tier ones. That's like VV speed tier. Like, what the fuck was that?
You asked me for speed feats? What was that?
Language. Don't forget language.
Sorry.
Language.
Well,
okay,
if you think
then,
about it, all of the beast pirates are somewhat comparable to Arlong in a way. So just saying.
nah, the troop ones are not compared to Arlong.
And if you know about me, I always say speed is overrated. So I don't even care who is faster. There's other factors in the fight.
Now
Zoro's latest opponent was way faster than him.
Stop.
You be switching sides all the time, man.
Now I'll go on to Reiju. Of course, we all know what, like I think Skill explained it well. The raid suit boost, it only amplifies your abilities, and we know that it gives relative boost to like all of the Vinsmokes. So the speed that the booster speed, the one that they have on their legs, they all have it. They all have the same speed boost, and we saw how they all used it. And I don't think Kinemon can deal with that speed at all. I see Shin laughing. I don't think you have something to say about this. And the hazmat guy. And like I said, for the hazmat thing, she can kick through it. The poison go through the physical poison from the physical hits goes through close. We saw it with the 2 big mom pirates and I think Smoothie. I don't know if that's the correct name.
Yeah, you're right.
That's time.
Time.
I would like to bring up something that really, just to remind people, is not really a rebuttal or anything. Reiju is literally if Boa and Magellan were combined. So just put that also in your head. Put that in your head.
All right.
Next.
Appreciate the take,
With
Neko.
Sanji,
I will move on to, I believe everybody has gone. So Shin, I will give you the floor. You have
Plug y'all ears, everybody. It's gonna get
what
wicked.
happened, JC?
Red Potato just joined.
Oh yeah, Red Potato. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Hi,
Shin. You have to
sorry.
wait a little bit.
No, you fine.
Sorry, I'm new here. Just want to say hi.
Welcome. First DDT. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. Honestly, I think people are underestimating Reiju because she can fly. I feel like people are forgetting she can fly. And sure, Kinemon has like I'm not sure if he's ever done like air slashes like Zoro. I can't remember at the top of my head. I'm sure he has, but I feel like that you can dodge. She can dodge those. Plus, she has Arsenal with her poison is probably one of the most underrated feats in One Piece. And I feel like once Kinemon gets hit by that, it's over. It'll probably still be high diff, so it can go either way. But I'm leaning more towards Reiju. Like her flight is highly underrated. Flying in One Piece is always it's a top tier ability, I think. Flying, and yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
This is very close.
Potato.
Not gonna lie.
Potato or potato?
Potato, but you can call me Red, whatever you want.
Red, I appreciate the take, man. I really do. And shout out to you for being your first DDT.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well said. All right, Shin, I'm going to give you the floor. It's 10-9 Reiju over Kinemon right now.
I get the whole floor to myself?
It's on you. You got 2 minutes.
First
off, I want to
give him 2:30. Give him 2 minutes and 30. I want it because he might have to.
No.
Why are we giving Shin more time?
Blazing.
The one person.
Listen, Q, if I give him 2:30, that means you can't rebut nothing. You giving
know what?
your time up for
And,
this.
and I want a rebuttal. I'm just saying that.
You want to rebuttal? I didn't even say you want to
Anyway.
No, that's you, Shin.
Order.
Order
in the court.
That voted for Reiju.
Order in the court.
You know
Yo,
what?
Seb.
Shin, you got
I'll
2
take that. No
minutes, bro.
rebuttal.
I got 2 minutes.
Yes.
I got the whole floor. So first I was laughing because I'm reading a manga right now. So that's why I was laughing. But I want to talk about the scarring being able to cut Kaido. First off, I'm glad you pulled it up because it's literally like y'all overhyped this feat so much. Yes, they was able to cut Kaido. Kaido was having PTSD during this moment. He literally saw Odin. And as you know, with PTSD, your body can get weaker. You can get weaker, and your mental strength is not as strong with PTSD. So that's why I believe they was able to cut Kaido. Next, 𝐸𝐴MON does not have eternal admission or whatever. He has Ryo, yes. I literally looked it up. The only people to show eternal admission is Rayleigh and Luffy, because if you have eternal admission, you're able to take off them blow-up collars. And 𝐸𝐴MON is not doing that. Let's be for real. Let's keep it a buck. 𝐸𝐴MON is not taking off a slave collar. Next, the only people to show even the admission, the other form of the hockey, where Rayleigh showed the elephant, Sentomaru, Mary Go, Kuzan, Sakatsuki, Borsalino, Rayleigh, Hyuga, Kawamatsu, Luffy, Roger, Newgate, Edward Newgate, Odin, Kaido, Big Mom, and Garp are the only people to show this.
You just listed 20 people.
And did I mention 𝐸𝐴MON? Did I mention 𝐸𝐴MON?
𝐸𝐴MON got it. 𝐸𝐴MON got it.
No.
Chris, it's Shin's time, bro.
I'm not trying to hear it.
You gotta listen to what he says.
Next, Reiju. Y'all be hyping up this raid suit. I don't like to hype up the raid suit, but I get, yeah, she can fly. 𝐸𝐴MON can't fly. Next, 𝐸𝐴MON is still cut in half, technically. So if Reiju does something and his body having to split apart, it's over with. And can Reiju shoot poison? That's what I need.
Yeah, that's
She
why.
can shoot it?
That's why I
Yeah,
said
she
she's
can.
Boy and Magellan mixed together.
Okay, okay.
10 seconds, Shin.
Since she can shoot poison, 𝐸𝐴MON is definitely getting hit by that poison, and then after that, it's just the endurance, and 𝐸𝐴MON is not catching up to Reiju. End of story. Reiju, high diff.
W.
Alright.
Rebuttals.
Appreciate the take.
I actually agree on
just want to say, I love the YouTube chat.
The comeback is crazy.
I love the
Oh, we have
YouTube
another
chat for
person.
hyping me up.
Bro,
We have another
Reiju
person.
was actually losing, bro. Come back.
Shin, I dragged Ricola. I don't know if you got their vote.
They come back. Somebody even switched their vote from Reiju to 𝐸𝐴MON, and we still won.
Hold on, it's not
What
over.
is this?
It is not
No,
over.
we got a new vote.
It is not over.
This Bean has to.
No, we got another member join the GDT real quick. Ricola. I
Late
believe this
drama.
is your first DDT. You
Late
are the
drama.
swing vote between 𝐸𝐴MON and Reiju. Who you got? What diff and why? And welcome.
How's it a swing vote?
Straw put another. Look,
He's
Straw
not
did
swinging.
another one with the whole she can shoot the stuff out. Right.
Ricola, you gonna give your take or
You need a Ricola.
He muted.
you muted if you talking?
Oh no, he left.
How's it a swing vote? It's 11-9.
Oh, it is 11-9.
Are you going with 𝐸𝐴MON?
It depends on Seb's vote.
Is that what
It,
you're
it
saying?
depends on my vote. Now, doesn't it?
Rebuttals.
Listen.
He basically said he's 𝐸𝐴MON.
All right.
Can I rebuttal Shin? Can I?
Rebuttals.
Up. We got him back.
Dude, Chris should get a
Ricola,
rebuttal.
what's up?
Ricola.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Welcome, man. You're one of the deciding votes here between 𝐸𝐴MON and Reiju. Before I give my vote,
All right, I'm gonna have to give my vote with Reiju, mainly because of her poison abilities.
My boy right there. That's my boy right there.
Yo.
That's my boy.
noticed that poison
I
seems to
agree. I
affect
agree.
him.
It ain't gonna matter.
y'all gotta give him his two. Y'all gotta give him his 2 minutes. Go ahead, Ricola.
What's been said to him? Took down
Special
Black
game,
Week.
Ricola. Special game.
That being said, I don't think 𝐸𝐴MON could actually get a shot off on her fast enough to take her down before she hit him with poison. And it's just a waiting game for her to time him out.
All right.
That's all she wrote. I mean,
I appreciate the take coming in late and caping for your combatant here.
boo-hoo, Chris. Boo-hoo, Chris.
By my smile,
Boo-hoo.
I'm sure most of y'all can tell
Ayo.
who I was voting for.
Put the raid suits
in
back
this
on.
DDT.
Put it back on.
Rebuttals, man.
For
Rebuttals,
several reasons. No rebuttals. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say, shit. I don't care what you have to say,
Put
Chris.
the raid
I
suits
don't
back
care what you
on.
have to say, Chris.
Oh,
We don't
the
care.
agendas are crazy.
We do not care, bro.
Agendas
We
are
will
crazy.
see Reiju versus Magellan. It will happen.
The agendas are
it
crazy,
will
yo.
happen, bro. I don't care.
I'm really lying to y'all, yo.
We
Y'all
throwing
not see this?
confetti up.
I don't
We throwing
care.
confetti up.
Take the silky off, bro. Take it off.
Magellan can actually
I'm
lose.
really lying.
Like, can I make a point? Can I make a point? When I said that she's
No,
like
you can't make a point
no,
because I want to do my rebuttal.
Listen,
I want my rebuttal. I want my
Chris
1 minute.
deserves a rebuttal. I
Listen.
mean, Chris caught some shade, man.
Listen,
I want my
I
minute.
got a game changer.
Either way, it's gotta be one at a time, guys.
I want my
one
minute.
at a time, y'all. Y'all can all give y'all rebuttals if y'all want, whatever. But just know it's locked in. Hate you all.
Oh wow! See, yo, see, y'all don't know the conversations behind the scenes. Y'all don't know the conversations behind the scenes. Yo. Seb is fixing the matches.
Y'all think
Seb
I care?
is
That's
fixing
what's
the
crazy.
matches. Seb is fixing the matches.
I ain't fixed nothing.
Seb is fixing the
I
matches,
didn't fix
man.
anything.
It's crazy.
Y'all can
It's
ask
crazy.
Mr. D artist if you want.
Because Reiju's original opponent was supposed to be Kaku, but
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
You changed it.
No, it
Bro,
wasn't.
honestly, Keenan shouldn't even beat Apu if you want to keep it a buck. So he shouldn't even
Man,
be
stop
here.
it, shit.
A lot
He shouldn't
of
even be here.
people won
Look.
fights they probably shouldn't have won.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is the issue with the race suits, man. Y'all give way too much credit to the race suits. And the
I
race
didn't
suits are
give
great.
much credit to the race. I debunked that whole race
Chris.
Yo,
thing.
shout out to
For
Reiju, yo. She was down 6-1.
For those, yeah, all the Sims.
6-1,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah,
Look, all the Sims.
6-1. Y'all blew it.
I just want to
All
take
the
down
glazers, bro.
Look, yo,
Oh, man, I got a game changer. I got a
Yo,
game
Steph,
changer.
I got a
the
question.
race
I got a
suits,
game changer.
Listen,
the race suits are cool. That's fine. But just like Devil Fruits, it's about the user. Not every user the race suit is built the same. If you put on the race suit right now, you folding. You wanna know why? Because you're not them. You're not him. You're not her.
But
Whoever you
the
are.
race suits were made for that specific person.
I'll give an actual take here because I didn't really give my take. I'm gonna be real. The personalities do matter. The fact that she uses poison matters. The fact that Kinemon is a perv matters. The fact that she can fly matters. The only thing Kinemon can do, which I don't think he would come up with in the spot to do it, is, in my opinion, to create himself a German suit.
Don't say
That's
this.
the only thing he can do to win this fight.
That was my rebuttal.
That's the only thing he can do to win this fight.
It is so ridiculous.
Like I said,
Like whoever was saying,
it's
like
over.
someone, Chris said he can make like boy.
I said that too.
It's
And Larry said that. And Larry
Hold
said that
on,
too.
hold on.
He can make a race suit. He can make a
No,
race
he
suit.
can't. He can't.
Let me
Because the
can I-
people who know me, and it's
Another
all
step.
great.
Can I say?
yeah, one at a time, yeah, one at a time.
Hey,
Can I
Seb,
go?
Can I
let me
say
real quick.
something? So I would like to say something. Kinemo can make clothes, but he cannot make the technology that is in the clothes.
Yes, he can.
Earlier, no, he can't. He can only make clothes, not the technology. It's
can.
because the race suit isn't just clothes; it's technology that's embedded
I
into
know.
it.
I'm with
Here
you
we
on
are.
that.
So,
But you know what
Well,
Kinemon
that's
can do?
technicality.
You know what Kinemon can do? You know what Kinemon can do?
One at a time, one at a
Seb, I
time.
still want my rebuttal. I still want my rebuttal.
I would like to go back on what I said earlier, how Reiju's Magellan and Boa mixed together. She has the poison abilities of Magellan, but she fights like Boa. And as Straw
No,
showed
she
earlier,
doesn't.
she can make
Reiju
long-range
doesn't have any
attacks.
hockey though.
She can make. I said her abilities are poison like Magellan. Doesn't mean she has to have a devil fruit.
She has basic poison. She doesn't have laughing gas and tear gas.
Basic
and all the
poison is
things
enough
that-
to take Kinemon.
Nah,
out.
but
I think
also,
both of us would agree
I
with
got
that.
two things though. I got two things
Also,
though.
she can fight like Boa. She can make stuff out of her poison like
I
arrows,
got
as
two.
Josh
I
showed
got
earlier.
two
Oh,
things though
that's
for
what you're
those
talking about.
over.
Okay.
All
I
right,
got two things though.
y'all talking over each other. We can't do that. We
Y'all
can't do that.
overrating poison.
I'm
We
going
saw
to give each of y'all 30 seconds to give y'all points off. All right, and then we gonna wrap. So,
right.
Chris, I'll start with you.
First off, everyone mute up for real.
Nah.
Like, actually mute your mic. No one's really doing it. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, for real, mute up. Let's do it one at a time. Let's do this organized. Thank you.
Thank you, Strad. All right. So, like I said, not every user of the race suit is built the same. All right. Reiju is nothing like her four brothers, and we all already know why. I'm not going to harp on that. 2, we saw Karamatsu, a samurai, survive off poison fish for 20 years. All right. Kinemon doing that. Like, you can survive off poison. I ain't never seen anyone take an elf on poison. That's 2. 3, Kinemon, if you think that he can't change his clothes, know what he could do? Change her clothes. Oh, you got that race suit on? Cool. Let me knock you out. real quick because we know that you limping from a bullet wound. And then I'm gonna put a leaf on your head, take off your clothes, switch to something else, and then boom, fair fight, Kinemon winning. That's the
Chris,
strategy.
that's time. But I just want it to be pointed out that Chris just said poison ain't all that. I just want it to be pointed out. JT, I know you heard that. I know you heard that, JT. I know you heard that. I know you heard that. I know it was heard by somebody else in this chat that Chris said that poison ain't all that.
I heard that. Poison shit. That boggles my mind.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. We getting heated. You say things you don't mean. Shin, stop rubbing your chest on the stream. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
We miss this.
It's okay.
Steph, give me a rebuttal now.
Whoa, Neko. I'm gonna need a please. I'm gonna need a please or something, my G.
Oh my god.
I would like to rebuttal Chris.
Okay, listen.
For the sole fact.
I apologize for that one. I'm just like I wanna beat Chris so bad on this one.
Listen. I need the rebuttal because for the sole fact that I need him to keep. You think Kaneko gonna get close to Reiju? Like I said, she can fight like boa. She can fight like boa. She can make long range attacks out of her poison. She don't need to get closer to Kaneko. And I need you to understand, Kaneko can make clothes, not technology. His ability can only make clothes. The Ray suit is a mix of is a technology-based suit. So he cannot make a Ray suit. So y'all need to stop with that cap about he can make a Ray suit. He can't make a Ray suit. If he does make a Ray suit, it ain't gonna work.
I was the only person who said he could do that, and I'm voting Reiju.
You need to stop that cap.
I didn't say that. Seb said that.
But no, you said it earlier.
Yeah.
Someone said.
Yo, Q, that's time.
Mute up. Come on, y'all.
Mute up, yo.
Too much chaos. Come on, just because Larry ain't here. Mute up.
We will go JT.
I respect you, Seb, but stop.
I'm
gonna just say two things. First, Chris said, Kinemon can just change Reiju's clothes. Do you know how his devil fruit works, bro? She has to put a rock on her head, bro. She not doing that, bro. What are we talking about? Second of all, Chris, if you say right now, poison does not matter that much and it ain't all that, I will change my vote to Kinemon right now. But I need you to stay 10 toes down for the rest of the DDT. So
Reiju's poison is not all that. I just want to ask y'all a question. Who has Reiju beat? Just answer that question.
Shit,
Name a stronger opponent.
Chris.
Nah, for real. She can beat me.
JT, that was time. She can totally beat me. We will go to Neko because he apologized, and I appreciate him for doing that. Neko, you got 30 seconds.
I wanted to say, because Kale said it, so I have nothing to say. Also, like he said, like Kawamatsu lived off poisoned fish. Kawamatsu is a fishman. He can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Chris be caping. He be capping and caping and doing all types of things, man.
Chris thought he was cooking. Like he thought he was cooking for real.
All right. Who else wanted a rebuttal before we close out here, y'all?
Yo, I definitely want to
because he is a fisherman.
Yo, one at a time.
Hold on. Jarhead's been trying to get a point across for a little bit. He's been saying in chat. So.
All right. Jarhead,
let's go.
It's on you.
All right. Chris was cooking for a second, all right? And then he kind of lost me. But it is a very, very, very close fight. She can fly. But how long is this poison going to... Like, is he going to die in 30 seconds? He's tanked so many strong hits. He's going to outlast that poison. She's just got to pray to keep that distance. And how long can she keep that distance if he gets hit once? She gets hit once. Kind of scary. It's an even fight, really. I mean, it ain't. It's all high diff. There is no low diff. Anybody saying that can argue with me about it later. This is not a low diff at all.
Shout out to Jarhead. Exactly 30 seconds. That's the type of energy I need from y'all and y'all rebuttals.
Y'all skip Scott.
Can I get a point in? As
MVP, flying sword.
As future MVP, I would like my point in, please.
Go ahead, Punk. 30 seconds.
All right. So, to the rock on her head thing, all Kinemon has to do, like Jarhead just said, she can't keep that range forever. Kinemon's gonna get in there. He's gonna do some damage. That damage he's gonna do is gonna be detrimental to her. She cannot take that much damage, as we've seen already. No matter how precise the bullet was to hurt specifically her, a bullet is a bullet. It's not going as far as y'all think it is. Once he gets in there, does that damage, she's gonna be very hurt. And once she's hurt, get that rock, place it on her forehead, clothes gone. Easy dub, man.
Bro,
That's
he is a
time.
perv.
on.
That's
He is
time.
a perv. He is a perv.
All right.
Said,
Wait,
bro.
can I real quick?
Go ahead,
Can I
Jerry.
rebuttal real quick?
30 seconds.
So I mostly agree with him about him being able to close the distance. I disagree with the whole rock thing, but Kinemon, he literally fought Kaido. I don't see him backing down from Reiju. And the whole point of the Udon training was to train Luffy to learn Rio so that he could harm Kaido. Kinemon has Rio. That's why he was able to harm Kaido. So he can definitely do way more damage than a bullet that was able to make Reiju start. So I mean, Kinemon got this mid div. Let's
Jerry.
honestly be for real. I'm not sure who
time.
paying these people off.
I'm gonna have to keep reminding you that bullet was calibrated to hurt their German skin. Stop saying a regular bullet.
It's a bullet.
Bro, but it's still damage though.
Q, you gotta mute up.
Bullet.
Hold your takes, guys. Come on. Hold your takes.
Order in the court, man.
Who else? I think Shin wanted to go.
Yeah. It's gonna be less than 30 seconds because it's just 2 points. One, Kingdom and clothes are not permanent. You get harmed one time, they disappear, and then she back in her raid suit. And then, well, I forgot the other point. What was the other point?
It wasn't
important. The bullet one. Kingdom doesn't shoot stuff. Like, what are you talking about?
A wound is a wound. That's the point. Y'all focusing too much on the specific bullet.
But the
it's
thing
a bullet wound, and she couldn't walk.
Chris,
okay.
you're supposed to be a mod, bro.
The thing is, even if he has a long range attack,
8
she's
seconds,
dodging it with her raid suit. End of story. Done. I'm done.
I'd like to go as well.
May I rebuttal too?
Was that
Remember, guys, just real quick. Come on, I know y'all like for real. Like, let them get their
Are you guys
point
saying
out.
that a bullet does more damage than advanced ornament hockey? Let's be for real.
Exactly. He's speaking facts.
All right. Who was that? Ryunosuke who wanted to go?
Yeah, it was me.
I want to go as well. So.
Okay.
Wait, am I going now?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
All right. Arrows, impalement, pre-Rio, Boundman Luffy didn't do anything to Kyle because of his Rio armor. For Kinemon to hurt him, he's gonna need Rio. So he also has range attacks, and in the anime he tanked the Ragnarok from Kaido. I know that's not a feat. I just want to say because it's cool.
That is a feat. That is a
That's a feat.
endurance feat.
That's
That
an
is a
endurance
feat.
feat.
It's an anime feat. So it's
No,
not
he
like-
did it in the manga too. He did it in the manga
did
too.
he?
That's an
Okay.
endurance.
I don't
Yeah.
know. He tanked the
That scene is
Ragnarok, so-
directed from the manga. That is an
All right.
endurance feat.
All right. Appreciate that, Ryunosuke. Alayadin.
What's up? So basically, everybody's saying that she wins because of the poison. Can she even hit him with with her poison? He has observation house and he's fast. He can dodge the poison and close the distance before she can hit him.
Hey, Seb, I can
And he
answer
can
that.
do damage.
Yo, speaking.
Also,
Let's
who's
go.
to say he can't just block him?
Can I answer him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seb, can I answer?
Yeah.
Nico,
Go ahead.
you got
Love
it.
you, Shin.
Love you too, man.
I couldn't hear you, JT.
Oh, you want me to go? All right. You said could Reiju even hit him? You know, observation, close the gap. I mean, she was tagging Smoothie. She was fighting pretty well. It's not really a noticeable attack. It's also not something that she's just shooting like bullets. Actually, any part of her body, sort of similar to Magellan. If you touch her, if she hits you, any sort of block, she can inflict that poison on you.
Yeah, but he doesn't touch with he doesn't touch her with his body. He uses a sword.
But you gotta remember this.
Let him go.
So closing the gap against someone also said that I was gonna rebuttal. Does the that she can just wait? Kinemon can just wait till the poison goes away. I think it's pretty clear that that poison doesn't really go away. Otherwise, Smoothie wouldn't have paid too much attention to it. But she immediately dropped Nami and got it out, because it was obviously bothering her. So I don't think it's something that we can just wait out.
All right, that's time.
Yeah.
Y'all, I do kind of have to run, so I'm gonna end stream now. Strahd,
Can I call out Chris?
Y'all
You
vote my
heard
boy
Chris with that
MVP.
poison take, man. I had
Real
Shane
quick.
say Blackbeard.
Hold up, everybody. Hold up.
We quoted that.
Real quick, everyone, don't forget to vote for the
yes,
DDT MVP. The
I gotta
link is
post the
in
link.
YouTube, and it's also going to be in general in Discord. So don't forget to vote, please.
Yes, everybody, vote for who y'all believe is the MVP of the DDT this week. We have some
think
really
we
solid
all know,
contenders,
man.
I think.
Where is it?
Wait, could I say one thing?
It's in the YouTube chat
Who
right
was
now,
that?
and
Who
it's
was
going to
that?
be in the general chat of our Discord. I'll post a
Alright,
link to the
thank you.
Discord as well.
Sorry, Seb.
It's all right. But yeah, y'all, I gotta run. Like, I actually have to leave. So, appreciate
safe.
all the takes. Strahd, drop everybody. I gotta close out. But
Be safe, Sheen.
This was a lot of fun. I think the right people won this matchup, this go round. It's rare in these DDTs sometimes, but I love to see it. We will get Magellan versus Reiju. So shout out to that. Did what we had to do. Thank you, Shin. Thank you everybody who voted for Reiju today, and thank you Strahd for all the gifts and everything that you were doing and helping me out, dragging people in and out. But this was a lot of fun, y'all. I hope y'all had fun. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. But I do have to run. My name is Seb. This is that One Piece Talk, and I hope you guys are having an amazing night and an amazing weekend.